Yo, 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 welcome to the Low Blow Podcast. This is episode 6. It's your boy Hunzy coming at you live in the basement of the Smeals residence. How you doing today, Ryan?
I'm great. We're talking about our top 10 centers, and we have a special guest with us,
Bum.
Mr. Christian. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Christian's our boy. He knows hard facts about the NBA and NFL too, so we'll be talking
Yes, he
about a lot of
does.
stuff. It's been 30 seconds and Ryan has dropped his mouse. That's a
Well,
new
it's
record
because I'm
right
in a
there.
different position right now.
That's true. Ryan is positioned differently today.
Yeah, you know me. I like to switch positions.
He does, switching it up nicely.
All right. Christian, would you like to start us off with your number 10 center?
Of course. So, starting at number 10, and this center's coming off injury. And I'm about to mess up his name, but you know.
I'll correct you.
It's
all
okay, dude. Oh my gosh, we're so bad at names right now.
I got Yusuf Nurkic.
That's correct.
That's my 10 too.
He's my 10, and the thing is, he played 8 games last season, so health is an issue. But I also think the Blazers were a different team when he's playing and is fully healthy. He's their defensive leader,
100%.
so his stats aren't. Obviously, his stats are still kind of good. He averaged 17 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. And 4 assists is pretty good for a center, in my opinion. He's also playing with 2. It's a very guard-dominant team with C.J. McCollum, and we have, Dame Time.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard. But I think he really kind of sets the tone for that defense and does what, they need all the other pieces. The scoring comes easy to them. And he's kind of one of those older centers, I think, in this sense.
He's like 24.
I mean, like in his play style.
Oh, okay.
He's 25.
He's like over here. He's not gonna be over here shooting a ton of threes, kind of having that versatile, almost like stretch 5 type game. But he's really the guy that's telling him, "Hey, how do you rotate?" He's running that help defense.
Yeah.
He's getting the putbacks. I think that's huge for their team.
And luckily with him, he's going to be playing with Robert Covington this year, who's a defensive beast. And it's not like he's playing with Melo, who's like, a liability on defense.
He did only play that many games. He averaged 2 blocks a game, though.
And 1.4 steals.
And 1.4
He's a little bit higher on
That's
my
good.
list, but
He's a little bit higher. Yeah,
Yeah.
I put him at 10 because I had to choose between.
I just know when
the injury. That's all.
I just know when he's healthy, he's a great center. And I can expect that he'll be healthy this year because he came off a broken leg when it was almost in the playoffs of 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was rough.
So, I mean...
And he's got Canner back, too.
And he's got Ennis, yeah. My number 10 is DeAndre Ayton.
Honorable mention for me. I didn't put him
DeAndre Ayton averaged 18.3 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 1.9 assists, while shooting 54% from the field. And, he came off from that suspension, and when he came back, he was an absolute beast. And now he's going to be playing with Chris Paul, who's one of the best point guards in the league for pick and roll. And he's just going to be a lob threat for him, and it's going to be perfect for the way that CP3 plays, and it's going to enhance how DeAndre Ayton's going to play.
He's my number 9, actually. I put him ahead. I like the young buck. Second year, 18 points, 11 assists, like you're saying, and playing for a better point guard, Chris Paul.
Yeah.
I feel like that really kind of. I think this is going to be like his next.
He's going to go to another level,
Yeah.
I feel like. Who do you got at 9?
Me at 9?
Yeah.
By the way, the only thing that I was looking at DeAndre Ayton too. His stats are really good. He is crap, dude. DeAndre Ayton is like 20 years old, 22 years old too. Like his defense is probably gonna get better. Like he's probably gonna have a block party eventually. My number 9, Clint Capella. 13 points.
Didn't make my list.
Oh man, I was debating between him. Listen though, 13.9 points, 13.8 rebounds, 1.8 blocks on 62% shooting. That's probably like mostly dunks,
Yeah.
But like that's like you're like one of your perfect representations of a big man right there. 14 points, almost 14 rebounds too. He's like 20 something years old.
I think he's like 25 or 26.
He's 26 too. Yeah, he's 26 years old. So I think he's going to be a great fit for the Hawks. I think he could be like a potential, maybe all-star pick or something.
No, the East has decent centers. That's the problem.
I mean, what do we got?
Joel Embiid, Vucevic. You got Drummond. You got a few other guys.
I think the thing about Clint Capella is he's coming off he came off with Houston. Their main guy was James Harden, and he was just getting all those lobs. It was like a perfect situation for him. He was a defensive leader, and he was the guy for the kind of pick and roll thing. He kind of almost lucked into it because with the Hawks, they got Trae Young, and Trae Young he's averaging a ton of assists, high score. He's giving Clint Capella a lot of opportunities where he can just do it his best, and let's be an athletic freak, and then provide the help on defense. Because no offense to Trae Young, His defense is, not the best. He's letting a lot of guys get past, so it also kind of helps Clint Capella because now he can get those defense blocks.
He can be the anchor of the defense, and he's also going to be like the best defensive player on that starting lineup.
He will be.
Because John Collins is not a good defender. Bogey's not a good defender. Trey Young's not.
DeAndre Hunter.
DeAndre Hunter's a decent defender. I'll give you that. Yeah.
That's what it was like his prime in college.
But also, if DeAndre Hunter's your second best defender, you're probably having a little bit of a problem.
It's his second year in the league. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty nice. My number 9's Nikola Vucevic.
Vucevic, yes, dude. He's a really underrated player.
Yeah.
After I was looking at
I was laughing at his defensive stats, though, because I put a lot of defensive stats for these centers.
Very poor.
He only averaged 0.8 blocks a game.
Yeah.
For a center, that's kind of... But he's playing next to John Isaac, so I guess it makes sense.
And Mo Bamba, too,
Hey, Mo Bamba.
Mo Bamba. I don't know. He's a big
We watched Mo Bamba get blocked by Trae Young last night.
What?
In like a highlight video.
What?
Yeah.
It
It was pretty embarrassing.
Oh, man.
But, Vucevic, he averages 19.6 points, 10.9 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and shooting 33% from 3. That's not bad. Like, he's just going to go out there and get his points.
He's extended his range, too.
Yeah, he can shoot the ball very well.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of that, he made more three-pointers this season than he did, like, any other seasons. And he's also averaging a lower turnover rate. I had him at 7, actually. I had him at 7.
But we're going to 8 next.
I know,
My
yeah.
friend.
I'm at 8. Are we at 8 right now?
Oh, yeah, we can go to 8.
Oh, you're at 9, right?
I'm on 9, yeah, but Vucevic
is my 8.
So he's your 8? Okay.
He is my 8, yeah.
Who's your 8, Christian?
My 8 is Andre Drummond.
Andre Drummond?
And
Oh.
You had him that low? That's an insult to the big man.
hold on. Whoa. So here's the thing about Drummond. He is a god at one thing, and it's rebounding. But here's the thing. He's not bad at the other things. It's just what he's most known for is rebound. That's what, like, his top tier stat. And I think his rebounds will go up, but he's playing. Only reason why is he's playing for a worse team in the Cavs. With the Cavs currently, he got less minutes. He's averaging like about 6 or 7 less minutes. He's averaging 17 points, and that was about, I think, 11 rebounds when he was with the Cavs. Those 8 games, whatever, until the season ended early. I think he's a baller, but I also think he benefits a lot from the one thing he does amazingly. That's rebounding. I think Vucevic is stronger offensively. I definitely don't think Vucevic is stronger defensively.
No.
But I like Drummond at 8. I think he's solid.
I've Drummond a little bit higher than that, so when we get to Drummond, I'll tell you the whole spiel on him. My number 8's Yusuf Nurkic.
You got Yusuf? Yeah, that was a hard one. He's gonna be good. They're both young. Like, Andre Drummond's only 26 years old too.
Yeah, there's so many 26s.
If he averaged less minutes, like, what if he was on like a good like Celtics team who need a big man? Like, oh my.
Well, the
God,
Cavs need a
dude.
big man now because Tristan Thompson's on the Celtics.
Tristan Thompson's on the Celtics now?
Yeah.
What?
So Drummond's gonna be getting all those center minutes.
Oh my God! You think he's gonna start over Theis? Daniel Theis?
You saying Tristan Thompson?
I don't know. Daniel
Tristan
Theis.
Thompson's gonna start this for the Celtics.
I mean, Theis has been starting.
They're
for a
paying him
minute.
like $12 million a year or something like that.
Oh,
He's always that player that kind of pissed me off. Like when LeBron's on the Cavs, like every LeBron team has like one player that you're like, man, he pisses me off. That was Tristan Thompson. On the Heat, it was what was that?
Mario Chalmers.
Mario Chalmers was that guy on the Heat. On the Cavs, it's Tristan Thompson. I'd be like, why is he playing so weak?
I thought it was like Mike Miller or something that everybody hated.
But
No, it was Chalmers because he would always scream at Chalmers.
No way.
Yeah, everybody would scream at Chalmers.
Yeah, that's right. They loved Mike because
Yeah.
Mike. Yeah, LeBron. Would
Well,
love to
Chalmers
skip
was
Mike
younger
Ball.
at the time, so it made sense why he'd yell at him. I think Tristan was technically a little bit younger, but he was also like a fuckboy.
Yeah.
Because, he'd be like sleeping around with the Kardashians. He left his girlfriend a few times.
Yeah, cheating on women, man.
Yeah, it's pretty rough shit.
Dude, see, that dude would have had a rough time in the bubble if he was stuck in the bubble for like 4 months.
Yeah.
He would have gone crazy.
He would have had like all of his girlfriends come in at different
he would
times.
have shut it down. He would have been crazy.
Okay. So we're at 7 now, right?
Yes, number 7.
Who do you got at 7? You said you got Voos, right?
All right.
Who's your 7, Drew?
New guy, Rudy Gobert.
7.
Reigning defensive player of the year like 2 years ago.
He had
2
two
times
in a row.
Yes.
2 years ago.
2 in a row 2 years ago. The dude who started COVID in the NBA.
Locked down the entire league.
Yes, locked down the entire league. Oh my God. I had them. It was hard, 7 through like 5 or 4 were
Yeah.
like really hard, because they're all guys, but they were like my dudes that I have were like, I'm looking at them now, they're all totally different players. Too,
Yeah, that's so true.
which is like crazy. That was also another hard thing about making this. I was like, holy shit, should I put the point forwards up?
Yeah, it's
Or,
crazy
like,
how
the
many
points.
like different how like all these centers are considered great, but they all have different like skill sets.
Yeah, like what's the new center? Are we calling it the new center point forward center, or are we calling the new center like the center that sits there and blocks the shit?
Or the one that can stretch the floor and block the shit out of people.
Yes, dude. Like this is crazy now that I'm thinking about it. All right, so I got Rudy Gobert. A little bit to talk about him. I'll just mention it. You guys can talk about him more when you get to him because I know y'all probably all got him on your list too.
Wait, who's Rudy Gobert?
Yeah. Oh man.
He just got a $208 million contract.
He
too.
did. He got an extension.
He's
15
worth the money
points.
though.
His points
To
have
that
gone.
team, I guess. To that team, he's worth it.
Well, I mean, I think him and Donovan. If him and Donovan didn't like each other, he wouldn't have gotten that contract.
Yeah,
No, that definitely means that they like each other now.
So,
their chemistry.
Yeah,
should be
so I
back.
think it's worth the contract then. And you
Oh.
you have to pay. Sorry, I don't mean to keep cutting
you
you off,
good,
but
man.
you have to pay players that are good.
No,
It's not overpaying if the player's good.
No, I agree. Just from that, like for that team, I think it's a good deal. But like
Yeah.
for you to go somewhere else, I'd be like, nah, I ain't paying him.
Yeah, I feel you. All right,
Yeah, he's a good fit for the Jazz right now.
anchors that whole defense,
Mm-hmm.
as we've been saying with every.
They'd be nothing,
Yeah.
He had 15 points, 13.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists. That's already really good. 15 points, 3.5 rebounds, 0.8 steals, 2 blocks on 69% shooting.
69% shooting.
Damn, that's I think the highest one I got on here actually. But
Yeah, I think it is because he's one of the only ones that doesn't shoot threes.
yeah, exactly. He doesn't shoot. He's just like an anchor down there, Like you can't go wrong with his 99 block rating in 2K,
Yeah. Hall of Fame rim protector.
Hall of Fame rim protector. Oh my gosh, the dude's a beast down there, and he's like kind of fast too, So at least he can run up and down the floor.
The Frenchman.
Mm-hmm. And he's only
He's like 27.
He's 28. He's my
Yeah.
oldest. He is the oldest player I have on my top 10 list. Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, actually, that makes sense.
He is the oldest player.
Insane.
That's crazy.
The league is different now. It's crazy.
Yeah. I
There's
don't know
one
if that's
guy,
a good thing
but
or
there
a
is
bad
one guy
thing
on
for
here that
centers.
like, when you see him move, you're like, that guy's in his 40s, but he's not.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One of them.
My 7's Kristaps Porzingis.
You put him all the way at 7.
Bro, speaking of injury prone,
Yeah.
this dude has not been able to play a full season once in his career.
Oh
He
my
gets hurt
gosh.
every single season. But when he does play, he's amazing.
He's amazing. Oh my gosh.
But
He's
he
like-
also won't be playing at the beginning of the season. He probably won't play for the first 2 months. So that's why I have him on 7 right now.
Yeah. What happened? He hurt his elbow or something?
I thought he hurt his leg.
Oh yeah, that was the recent one, right?
Yeah,
He hurt
yeah.
his leg.
When they almost beat the Clippers in the playoffs. Anyways,
Whoa.
he's a Clipper fan if you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
That's tough right now.
Yeah, but
You like Paul George? That
See, that's
signing?
And that's what everybody says. Like the first thing, like I'm an
CP3.
Clippers fan, and like this next thing everybody was like, "So what about Paul George?"
Yeah.
I like Paul George.
he's a CP3 fan though. When they was Lob City.
Dude, that was
so-
the funnest
was
thing
the
to
best
watch,
year.
man. Like,
We got playoffs.
I was, yeah, exactly. The highlights were great though. Watching
were.
DeAndre Jordan like break people in half.
Yeah, exactly.
when he dunks.
But yeah, Kristaps, 20.4 points per game, 9.5 rebounds, 1.8 assists, shooting 42.7% from the field and 35% from 3, with 2 blocks, 7-3 beast, and he said he wants to play center when he comes back. He's done with the power forward. He wants to be the big man.
Yeah, he's listed as a center on NBA.com.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that's because he said he wanted to be. Like Rick Carlisle would have ran like Maxi Kleber out there or any of these other centers that they have on the team, but
Yeah.
he's saying that he wants to be the big man.
He's higher up for me. But he's playing better. It's a career high in rebounds. I think the highest he averaged after like 9 was like 7. So I think he's really trying to commit to that role. And I think it's really important for like, especially kind of like a stretch type of player. When they really commit to that center role and say, okay, I'm gonna do the dirty work. And that like stands out to me like, hey, he really wants to win games.
Yeah, I want to see him doing those putback dunks he was doing in New York.
Yeah, I think he's still got a good post game too,
Yeah,
And he took 7 threes a game last season.
that's insane.
What? Like he's 7'4". What the heck?
He's got a nice shot, and obviously he's gonna get open shots playing with Luka. So, because Luka's gonna have, Luka could be triple teamed, and he'll still find the open guy or hit the shot.
He might average. Other than West, he might be the next person to average a triple double
Oh yeah,
per season.
think Luke? I mean, not Luka.
Yeah, I think Luka.
No, Kristaps.
Yeah, I thought.
in blocks and 3-point attempts.
Maybe
Like,
injuries.
what is this? Averages more injuries than he does in his whole playing career. Jesus.
That'd be terrible. And who else hasn't said their 7? What was your 7 again?
Rudy.
Rudy,
Mine was Luka Vucevic.
Vucevic.
All right, who wants to go for 6?
I got Andre Drummond.
I've got Andre Drummond at 6.
No way.
Look at that.
All right.
I really go there.
Oh,
There you go.
Because here's my thing: his blocks went down this year and his fouls went up, and that might be because of like a bigger role. So nice feeling like the pressure to like be that defensive guy.
His
That
blocks
defensive
went
guy.
down.
His blocks went down and his fouls went up really this year. And obviously, they're still like his blocks going down are still like he's still the high average blocks, but also that might be indication of like he's feeling pressure to do more on defense. So maybe he's fouling more, maybe he's going for more of those blocks. Also, it's a contract.
I also think he's playing with like worse defenders around him. Like he's playing with Bogdanovich at the 4.
Mhm.
I'm not saying Bogdanovich is a bad like defensive player, but he's not a shot blocker.
And Joe Ingles isn't either.
Hit Jingling Joe.
So that's weird. I wonder why that happened.
Yeah,
You
it's
think
kind of
You
odd.
think it could be a
But
mental
the
thing?
Jazz were terrible at the very beginning of the season,
So maybe put more pressure on his back.
so maybe put more pressure for him to actually do stuff. And at the end of the season, they actually start. That's usually what happens with the Jazz is they usually will come back at the end of the season because Donovan Mitchell is a slow grinder. He takes a long time to get to actually do anything. But yeah, we got Andre Drummond at 6. Andre Drummond came out this year and said that he wants to be Defensive Player of the Year.
Man.
And in the few preseason games I've watched of him, he's been passing the ball around. He's been he's been blocking shots. He's been like grinding on defense. And it seems like he really wants the Cavs. He wants to be the face of the Cavs.
I mean, his player comparison.
He could be.
When he was in high school, he was like one of the top guys. He was a top tier guy, like
Yeah.
old school center. And his player comparison coming out of high school and before he went to college was Dwight Howard. Like they thought he was gonna be like that type of talent.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's all like they've always said, even at UConn, they've always said like he has the potential, like physically, it's like being that big and the way he can move and play. He could easily be one of the best centers in the league. It's, for him, it's a matter of like, can he just put it all together?
I mean, if let's say Kevin Love is healthy this year, it kind of will relieve the pressure of him getting every single rebound, and maybe it'll help him be more of. What if he turns out to be like when Blake was like, in his prime with Detroit, like a few years ago, when he was like the point forward? What if Drummond turns into a point center for this team?
Drummond
Because-
had 2.7 assists a game, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my God!
'Cause
Off
think
a
about
center.
this.
He must get a lot of touches, not just putbacks.
But think about this though, the Cavs don't have any real point guards. They have Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, Kevin Porter, or Isaac Okoro, or Chetty Osman,
Yeah.
and then Kevin Love basically. And then they have a few decent people off the bench, but nobody's really a playmaker on that team. So what if Drummond's like, I want to get another dumb-sized contract because he just picked up his $28 million player option. And he's like, I want to stay with the Cavs and make dumb money for the rest of my life. This year only, let's be the greatest playmaking center. And he's going to average like 7 assists for this team or something. That could happen because he's got shooters around him. He's got people that want to get buckets. So all he's got to do is get rebounds and pass.
Yeah, instead of going up, he can kick it out and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Or he can just be the dude, slowest guy down the court. He'll take it at the top of the key.
I don't know. He's pretty athletic.
He is, dude. He's dumb athletic still.
Yeah.
I think it helps though, because I think what helps him, he's been on like when he drafted by Detroit, he's been on bad teams currently.
Yeah.
So like he's basically like one of the vets in that locker room now.
Yeah.
So I think he's used to working with like younger guys who might be trying to figure out the chemistry of things. I think this is his chance to really be like a leader for that team and say like, hey, I'm that guy. 'Cause
Yeah.
Before when he first started as a rookie, he almost kind of had to be that guy, but he wasn't ready for that role per se. He's like a rookie coming to like a bad team. Now he's like, I'm in the league for a while. He's still young, obviously. It's crazy that we're talking about like, oh, he's a veteran now. He's like what, 26, 25?
Yeah.
Like, he's young. Dude,
Someone's been in the
like,
league for 10
I
years.
think he's ready to take that, like you said, that next lead and be like, hey, like this is my team. Let me lead it. Let me be like that star, but also build people around me.
Yeah.
And I mean, things starts, you said, with Kevin Love helping him reduce some of that rebounding role for him. It's like, hey, maybe I don't get all the rebounds, but I can do more.
And as Andrew knows, I was shit talking Drummond for like a few months beforehand.
Yeah, dude. I'm happy that you
But
changed your opinion on him a little bit.
I haven't really changed my opinion, but I've he's made me change my opinion because I
Yeah.
watched interviews and stuff like that. Because I is this job that we're trying to do, I have to kind of learn about every team, and I'm like, who could have learned
Yeah.
about from the Cavs. And they're my favorite team to play on with 2K.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
fun to
hard.
beat people with.
Yeah, when they're like a crappy team, you're like going off with Chetty Osman.
I love Cherry.
He was pretty good. He's been in the league for a minute too. You know, he was playing. I think he won a ring with LeBron.
I think he came the year after. Yeah, sadly.
Oh yeah, but
LeBron loves him.
yeah, but Andre Drummond. You know, it's hard judging a dude that's never been on a good team too, like really good team.
Exactly.
So we don't really know fully what he can do, you know, until we see him in the playoffs, and we haven't really done that yet. But like, he also had 1.9 steals too, which is like I think the highest steal rating on all by big men.
And he shot 28% from 3.
Yeah.
And his free throw gets better every year, so that's always good.
hmm
All right, who do you guys got at 5?
Bam. Bam.
Stops.
I
You
got Rudy.
Ooh. See, this is so hard to like figure this out. We had all three of our players were totally different people. You know?
Exactly.
Let's go.
I mean, we've talked about Rudy before, so I'll talk about Rudy now because I'm the third person now to talk about him.
All in on the new one.
You know, great defender. Shot 0% from 3 this year, so he knows what he's good at. He
Yeah.
doesn't shoot threes. Literally didn't even take an attempt from 3 this
It's
year.
good he knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, at least he has that going for him. Like I said, he made he's gonna get that $208 million contract. Just insane money.
Boardman gets paid. Holy
And he's
crap.
getting his best friend back. Actually, Derek Favors is back on the Jazz.
That's his best friend.
Yeah, because they were running mates for a while
Yeah,
in
they
Utah.
were.
And that should be fun to watch.
Yeah, Derek Favors was supposed to be good.
Yeah. Well, he was really good at Utah because all he had to do was get rebounds and help him play defense. So
He wasn't like really good at Utah.
yeah, he was pretty good
I don't
actually.
even think he wasn't like.
He was a really good role player.
Yeah, he was a good role player. There you go.
I'm gonna say something, and it's been bothering me ever since I've seen Derek Favors. Derek Favors and Paul Millsap, honestly, are two
Are the
players.
same person.
They could be the same people. Like every year, like one of them is still on the Jazz, and I'm like, man, I feel like they've been playing for years. It's just
Yeah.
a switch. Like they're the same
Yeah.
person to me.
I could
They're always,
totally
like,
see that.
weird. They're like weirdly like good. To where, like everybody knows they're like good, but they're not like that tier of good where you're like, let me go get a Derek Favors jersey.
I would. Don't look in my closet.
You got one?
No, I don't. I'm wearing a Gardner Minshew jersey right now, so
Now I was thinking about getting a Paul Millsap jersey for a minute when the Hawks were balling out.
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the year they were like, Kyle Korver was like
an all-star.
an all-star.
An all-star.
That was a weird.
Averaging 12 points a game,
It's a
like
weird
what?
year.
It's because Dwayne Wade got hurt. That's the only reason he made the All-Star game.
Dude, how many All Stars did the Hawks have? 4.
Yeah,
And
they had
4.
Millsap, Teague. Did Teague
Jeff
make it?
Teague made
Oh
it.
my
Al
god!
Horford,
The only person that did make it was like Damari Carroll or something
Damari
like
Carroll.
that.
That was the only starter.
Oh, that's so gross.
Dude, Kent Bazemore was tearing it up. Could have been 6th man of the year. Oh my god, those are the good old days, man.
Oh, I love Kent. He's so
Oh.
funny. All right, what do you want to say about Chris Ops or Bam?
I'll go Bam. It was hard, just because like these were of course totally different guys, averaging 16 points, 10.2 rebounds, 5.1 assists, 1.1 steals, 1.3 blocks, 55% from the field. At 22 years old, still on his rookie contract, when the Heat are about to win a championship. You know they're
He
in the
did get
running.
extended as well.
And I just saw yesterday that the Heat were about to sign, we're about to trade for James Harden. That would have been nuts, dude. James Harden, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo.
Well, they would have traded one of them away probably.
I thought they would have just traded like Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson, honestly.
Not enough money.
Not
James
enough
Harden's
money.
making $34 million.
Oh, yeah.
They would have had to trade like Kelly
What
Olynyk,
about Grod? Yeah, they would have to trade a veteran.
Goran Dragic probably, because Goran Dragic's making 25, Kelly's making 12. And then they probably would have had to throw in Tyler Hero for like, because why would you trade Goran Dragic and Kelly Olynyk and be like, the Rockets are like, yeah, those are two great future pieces. Here, take our MVP caliber player.
It's
Yeah,
that's the weird thing with teams, though, like basketball. It's one of those like, is adding a third star but gutting the rest of your team like worth it enough to push you to the finals point?
I don't think
Or is
so.
Or is you gotta it's weird like how you decide to weigh that. 'Cause, I've seen it as a Clippers fan myself, just because we started out the tribe, we had no all-star players, and we taking the Warriors at least 6 games, and they're like peak Warriors, and like everybody's healthy and stuff like that. And then now we have our guys, and every offseason it's like, okay, are we gonna add that third superstar, or are we gonna add this third piece? Like when do you? It's all about kind of chemistry, and do you know what's enough? Because like I like James Harden. I think he's a great player, and James Harden's played with multiple superstars. He's played with Chris Paul before. He's played with
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard, with Kevin Durant. He's played with Russell Westbrook.
Twice.
He's played with other superstars.
Russell Westbrook twice.
He can play with other superstars, but that's a weird team and a weird personality, and it'd be interesting to see. I don't know if that team gets. I don't know if they get that much better to where you're saying, okay, they can win the finals. Like if I put that team against the Lakers this year, I don't know if it's enough.
I mean, you know why Russell Westbrook wanted out of Houston, right? Because James Harden was dictating everything. Russell, like, apparently they were in, like, a film session.
James Harden's like the LeBron of Houston.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the same, like,
Yeah,
stigma that LeBron has.
he doesn't have the same resume. either.
Resume, yeah.
Yeah.
But they were doing, like, this film session, and, Harden wasn't there yet. And Russell Westbrook goes, start the fucking film. I don't give a shit if he's not here. Because Russell Westbrook is all about doing stuff the right way and working your hardest to be the best.
So you think
James Harden doesn't give a shit about that.
You think James Harden's more toxic than Russ?
Yeah, I think Russell
Definitely.
Westbrook is probably like. Why do you think all of his teammates would run through a wall for him?
For Russ?
Yeah, because they love him.
No way. I mean,
Yeah.
he would. He would dive out for a ball. You know, that always gets the adrenaline flowing when your teammate does that.
He gives you 100% if you're playing the Lakers or if you're playing the Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, James Harden is. I mean, he's made the headlines the past month out for either strip clubs or trade rumors. Like that's, and for especially if we're thinking about Jimmy Butler, like he's a fun guy. He's fun, but he's also like, hey, I'm trying to win. I'm not gonna tolerate a lot of like bullshit. And I feel like James Harden is the type. He's like they have different ways of going things. James Harden's like he's kind of like the flashy. I think of like maybe like Joe. You know how Joe Namath was like Showtime Joe, where like he was overrated. But besides the point,
Roll Tide.
He was he's wearing the big coats and further reporters and having a good time. Also like playing well on the field. James Harden's like, I'm gonna go to strip clubs the night before, do this and that. But he's like, I'm still getting my like 28 and 10.
Yeah.
I feel like Jimmy Butler and other guys, they might rub them the wrong way.
Yeah. Jimmy Butler's like Kobe, and James Harden's like Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
That's crazy.
both are great players.
Just different
But
ways.
one had a greater work ethic. So
I think they would probably blow up on each other. Actually, Jimmy Butler and James Harden. That would be,
they
dude.
would hate each other.
They would hate each other.
Dude, James Harden hasn't had abs probably since he was in OKC.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler's had abs his entire freaking life.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden was like he was a chubbier kid. He had like he's the look of like I feel like he's like one binge every weekend from just being like big body. But it's weird because this game he's a god. It's funny because people like are God given talents, and James Harden's one of those people because he's not in his athletic like shape peak, but he's quick
And he's
and
skillful.
he's quick and he's very skilled. And you're like, you wouldn't pick him out of a lineup to be like, you know, the guy averaging like all these stats with an MVP.
The baller.
Like that. Exactly, the baller. But he goes out there just consistently night after night. He gets his. He say he gets his.
Yeah, exactly. What number are we on? 5?
Yeah.
You want to talk about Kristaps at all?
This is the biggest thing on Kristaps. I had him high because I do think a part of this I rate off. I think I'm an offensive guy, so I feel like I rate.
That's
him,
weird.
Kind of gets
Yeah.
more.
I mean,
so weird.
NBA is going a lot more offensive.
And and another thing is I rate guys as well that I know can produce by themselves and are in a system almost. And I think Kristaps playing for when he played the Knicks, it kind of struck me like here he's on a bad team and he's balling. We give him a good team with a star, Luka, he's still balling. And I think that kind of weighs heavy for me.
That's fair. Yeah, he's a great player. I mean, when he's healthy, he's obviously like he's a top 5 center when he's healthy.
Yeah, I have him at 4. So.
And the best trade is availability though, so it's kind of like
Exactly.
if you're the best player you never played, then you can't really be the best.
So he has got Kristaps at 4. Who do you have at 4?
4, I have Bam.
I have Bam as well.
No way. Yeah, these two were hard to choosing.
It was hard.
I was just thinking, like, who was more of a power forward too last year? You know.
They're
And-
both power forwards last year.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. You know.
But when it comes playoffs, they're both centers.
Yeah.
Because Bam is definitely a center. Because there's nobody's gonna take that role from him on this team.
He's the point center,
Yeah.
the definition of one, and he's like he does it perfectly too.
Remember last week when I said Jimmy Butler could be a dark horse MVP candidate? Bam Adebayo could be a dark horse MVP candidate because he could get a triple double this year. He could average a triple double this year.
He was the reason the Heat were like a dark horse team themselves.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler was that guy, but like Bam was the reason why people were like, hey, they might make a run. Because I mean, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists.
I could see him getting 20,
And he's
11, and 10.
And he's really actually, the thing is, he's like another one of those players that kind of beats these stereotypical views. They're always 7 foot, like, the thing about, you just look at Kristaps, 7 foot, really skilled.
7'3".
7'3", really skilled. Bam's undersized for center.
He's 6'9" or
And
something.
he's making like passes, he's getting rebounds, doing all the dirty work.
Getting insane blocks on Jason Tatum for game winners.
I think, and I like it. He's fun. He's a good. He can fit a role player, but also be a star, and that's why I kind of weight him a little higher than Kristaps.
Yeah, I mean, if he ever gets, he worked on like that mid range in the playoffs and in the bubble, and if he can get a decent 3-point shot, I'm not even saying he has to shoot like 35%. If he shoots 30% from 3 on just corner catch and shoot threes, like this team's gonna be elite. They get a 1 seed, MVP.
Like PJ Tucker, you know?
No, not like PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker's not on the same level.
Oh yeah, definitely not. No, they're not. On the
Is he
same
your
level.
number 1 this week?
Oh, I wish, dude. NBA would be crazy if he was.
But
number
yeah,
one.
but Bam actually did sign an extension this year, so he will be making banks pretty
I like
soon.
his work ethic
Yeah.
too, and not just because he's available all the time, but also like just looking at Bam from like when he played in Kentucky just to now,
Yeah.
they're like almost completely different players. And you saw like maybe flashes, but they're like he's really like grown each season and gotten like better.
And he was an all-star this past year, and
Yeah.
he was not in the Rising Star games either of the prior years, which usually they like
What?
try to like guess who's going to be like an all-star in the future. He was not in any of the games.
Man, he got him and Jimmy Butler were like the two lead
Did
horses.
he get most improved player?
I think so.
I think he did win MIP.
Yeah.
dude.
All right.
Yeah, dude. I think him and Tyler Hero are gonna be good too. Together.
Who had a different 4? What was your 4? You had Kristaps, right?
I had Porzingis. Yep. Good dude. Yeah, it's hard. I hope he's gonna be healthy, man. Like if he's gonna be healthy, the Mavs could be in the running for the finals. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
If he's not healthy, they're not going to be. That's pretty much plain and simple how it is.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. What do we got out of 3?
Okay, here we
Because
go.
I feel like these could be like the same, but they could also be
Yeah, dude.
completely different.
These were really hard for me, dude. These were really
One
hard.
was easy for me, but
Yeah, number
What?
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 we're not gonna have different people at 3.
Okay, here we
Alright.
go.
At 3, I got Cat.
You got Cat.
Yeah.
What is?
I cat.
You
Okay.
had Cat.
Cat.
What? Oh no.
Who do you have at 3?
Joel Embiid.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say Jokic.
All right. So Jokic is 1 for everybody. I guess that's
Yeah,
it.
All right. Well, let's talk about Cat. We'll
Yeah.
talk about Cat first. Ah, jeez, this man shot the ball so well. He almost averaged
Dude,
8 threes a game attempted.
7.9. What the heck?
That's insane for a center.
Here's the stat. He's fifth among centers in threes all time.
Already?
All time, already.
How old is he? 22, 24?
He's like 25 probably.
Yeah.
Fifth all time among centers shooting threes.
That's insane.
That's insane.
Who's number 1? Like, did you check?
I don't know. The thing I saw, they tried to include Channing Frye, so. I was like,
At the end of his career.
Dude, he
Yeah,
he
maybe.
did have a good shot though for a big man.
I was like, Cat fifth all time already.
He's gonna break that next year probably.
Dude,
That's what I'm that's easy.
dude, he's shooting 41% from the 3 too. Like, what?
My one problem with Cat is he's so bad at defense.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the worst defense. Like I'd probably say Vucevic is a better defensive center.
You
than
think
him.
he's better than John Collins at defense?
John Collins probably averaged more blocks than him.
He did.
John Collins, he averaged like 1.5, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was almost 2 for some reason.
Yeah, John Collins somehow had a lot of blocks,
Yeah.
but yeah, he couldn't like protect the rim ever. But yeah, Cat's just a liability on defense. I don't even know who's his power forward this year.
You think it's gonna be?
Oh, I heard it's
Precious?
No, I heard it's gonna be Josh Okogie, who's
Okogie?
6'4".
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're gonna have like D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Josh Okogie,
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony
Oh
Edwards.
no, they're all like 6'5".
No, this Cat, I like his game, and we gotta speak on the kid. He's had a lot to deal with. Just his mentality, because he's had a rough It's been a rough because his mother passed away.
He lost
obviously.
7 people to COVID this year.
Yeah, he lost 7 people to COVID.
What?
And we're not even gonna talk. And then think about it, before all that happened, the whole fiasco with Jimmy Butler in Minnesota,
Yeah.
and basically Cat was on like the losing end of that. So he like got like a lot of the backlash for like his kind of lack of leadership and all that type of deal. And obviously Wiggins was a big part of that.
Yeah.
But like I think even through all that, Cat's been able to kind of persevere and keep doing this balling. But the thing I always think of when I hear Cat, I think of that meme, that video where he's backing down like LeBron, and like LeBron like is not letting him back, not letting him back down at all. I'm like, ugh, that's kind of nasty. But he can play. I mean, he was playing against pros young. I think I remember watching. I think I was watching the Olympics or like maybe a FIBA World Tournament. And he's playing for some team. He was like 17 or 16.
I think it's the Dominican Republic.
Oh, because he's from he's from there, isn't
And
he?
they knew he was going to be like. I mean, he's playing against like NBA guys at that age. They already knew.
Was he first overall pick?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that
He went
makes
to Kentucky. That's what he went to Kentucky.
I mean,
They had-
he is a great player though.
Yeah.
But
You go.
I mean, that's basically all I was gonna say.
Oh.
You seem like you had more insight than
I'm more of gonna ask questions like, why the heck do you think the Timberwolves have had two back-to-back number 1 overall picks, couldn't do anything from that, and now they're gonna have another number 1 overall pick?
And he looks okay.
Yeah,
He looks like he's built to play football, not to play basketball.
but they have guards that are like gonna be better than him though, so he might not even
Like
be able
who?
to like D'Angelo Russell and Malik Beasley. He might not even start.
He'll start.
Malik Beasley, he's making the news for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
Wait, did you know that he was like sleeping with Dennis Was it Dennis Rodman's old wife?
No,
It was,
Scottie Pippen's wife.
Scottie Pippen, my bad.
Ex-wife.
My
Yeah,
friend played, and his friends with Malik Beasley. In fact, they played at the same high school.
they played
That's
at Kings Ridge.
Yeah, they played.
They played Kings
They played
Ridge.
Yeah,
I know a
got
guy that
ring.
went to Kings Ridge. Yeah, we would. And do you remember Kobe Simmons?
Yes.
Yeah, Kobe Simmons
Kobe,
played there too.
yeah.
I don't know where
Did you know
he's.
he's the worst player in the NBA?
What?
Like,
Kobe
Per
Simmons?
statistics, he's like the worst player in the NBA.
What?
Dude who's the second worst player in the
He got an
NBA?
award.
Darius Garland.
Darius Garland?
Yeah.
What? I thought he was pretty good.
he should be, but like he had a terrible rookie
He got an award for
season.
that, like, worst player of the season.
Worst.
You know, like Mr. Relevant, like they give him like the worst pick.
Yeah.
This is the worst. Like if he played the worst NBA player of the season.
It's so bad. It's so
Like,
mean
they
to
don't want
say.
the bonus. He'll be like he'll accept
Oh.
it graciously.
But what if it's like a guy who's making like 30 million and he's just like, what if it's like Nicholas Batum or something like that?
Yeah.
Like last year. Last year's Nicholas Batum.
Oh
or like
my God.
Dante Exum, who was in like the
Hey, Dante Exum dropped 30 the other night
what?
in preseason.
Dude, he was in the summer league for like 6 years in a row.
And it's like, cause I remember he was a tall point guard. And people were like,
From
he's
Australia.
like next up, yeah. And then like he wasn't next up.
Yeah.
He really was.
He wasn't.
He got hurt a lot though.
He did get hurt.
He had a lot of knee injuries.
You know what kind of remind me of? Michael Carter
Williams.
where he like had that year, but like he won rookie of the year because like the class was like weak for that year, and you're like maybe we gotta go this taller guard, and you're just like nah.
No, but he was amazing his rookie season.
They were on the worst. They were the worst team in the NBA though that year.
Yeah, well, that's beside the point.
Yeah, yeah, that's
He
true.
still had a great season. All right. So you had Joel at 3.
Yeah,
I got
Joel. It was hard to win debating between Joel and Kat just because, like, Joel also had he didn't have as many threes, but he's better at defense, I think, and
He's on a playoff team.
he's on a better team, So wow, Kat also averaged 4.4 assists a game too. Holy crap!
Someone has to pass the ball on that team.
Yeah,
D'Lo ain't passing.
Probably got more of their better team.
Yeah.
that's crazy. But yeah, Embiid's good, just because.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's good. It was just hard debating between these two. Like Embiid is
They're both injury prone too, so it doesn't really help.
yeah, Embiid didn't play a lot, and he's good in the playoffs and stuff like that. Him and Ben Simmons. I don't know how the team is going to be this year, just because the East is pretty good. You know, like we saw KD and Kyrie go off. So we'll see how they do. He shot 47%, 33% from three. He takes probably like a little too many threes than like he should, because he's probably a lot better at backing people down.
He's probably the best post player in the NBA.
He probably is, and he tries to cross people up sometimes when I'm like, what are you doing, Embiid? Just put your ass into him and push him, make him fall over, and then dunk on him, because you're pretty much like, you're almost Shaq. Like, almost,
Yeah.
Like, maybe
He's
a
not
few
as
inches-
athletic, but
Yeah,
And I saw something. some interview he said he's gonna work on and start trying to shoot more like off the dribble like jumpers.
Oh my
And the
god.
thing is, like, I've never heard like a player say they're gonna work on something, and more people be like, "Yeah, you should just not do it at all. Don't even work on it. Like, don't get better at it. Don't even try to get better." Like,
He's like,
stop.
what happened to Boogie?
It
You
makes
know.
yeah, no, you just kind of like, bro, like you're already good. You're like so good at this. Just like keep doing it.
You're already like
Especially center. That's weird.
he's a perennial all-star. He's an all-NBA player. Just work on the stuff you're already good at and just become elite.
Yeah, he's literally 26. He's got 3 more good years left. Of
But he
him
looks like he's
backing
40.
people down. Yeah.
Elite trash talker too. Elite.
Yeah,
and it's
dude,
funny
one of the
because you
best.
forget he's like African until you hear him like talk. And you're like,
Yeah.
you're like
Yeah,
what
he's
American
from-
trash talk for him, but his accent. So,
Isn't he
great.
from like Cambodia?
yeah,
or
no, he's
something?
like and he's like like he was young. Because basically in Africa they have a big, especially now they have like a big community. And the part was Hakeem Olajuwon's been working in Africa a lot too, and they're just trying to find all these like really tall other people. And there's a big business and like their families will send them over to like an IMG academy or schools,
Yeah.
and they'll like pay for the school and whatnot.
That's
And
what
then
Thon
they-
Maker did.
Yeah, the Thon Maker, exactly. And then hopefully they get a college scholarship and then NBA. Because shoot, a lot of these guys are like 6'10", 6'11". They're like a lot of yes.
Do you remember he played on the Hawks? He had the biggest hands in the NBA at one point.
George Marison?
No, help. Do you
Bobby?
guys know? No, he's
Is he white?
no, he's black dude, but he only played like 3 years before he started playing in the NBA.
I wouldn't know.
Oh man, yeah, I'm not gonna know either. I really am. It's
Well,
gonna,
Taco's got big hands.
Taco does have big hands. Yeah, but
talk about a hell of a
That's your guy's number one, right?
Taco, I
Yeah.
wish he's going to be eventually.
Like, I think he'd be good. Honestly, I always say this: give him like 10 minutes, give him like not even 10, maybe 8-10 minutes, like in a regular game. This is about them just be an anchor.
His
Yeah.
per 36 numbers are ridiculous.
And like when they actually give him the ball and you like watching the games, he can score just because like he's literally like giant. He can move. He moves well.
He's
for his
just
size,
slow.
too. He's slow. Like I'm saying, like
Yeah.
for
No, I
someone
know.
that ridiculously like tall,
7'6".
he can move like pretty well. He's not just like
I'm surprised they don't play him more because they don't even have a fucking center.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know,
My thing
like,
is, worst case, he just comes in and just, fouls the hell out of somebody, you just take him out. You know what I mean? You just never know. I mean, rim protection.
yeah, the crowd loves him when they go in. When
The
he
best
goes
part
in,
is,
you
like,
know?
Whatever team he goes to, he's gonna sell so many jerseys.
Yeah,
because everybody loves him.
it's like Bol Bol, you know. Like,
Exactly. Was it Manute Bol? Is that who you're talking about?
no, it wasn't Manu Bol.
'Cause didn't he play for the Hawks?
Maybe.
The Hawks or the Rockets?
It's either Hawks or
I
Rockets,
remember
right?
watching YouTube. I always watching
I know he played on the
He always
Wizards.
he had like a red uniform.
It
That's
was
the
the
reason I
Wizards, I
remember
think.
ugly
Then.
jump
No,
shot,
the
like,
Bullets,
one
maybe.
random game,
Maybe
he
the
hit like
Bullets,
5 threes.
that. Manute?
Yeah.
Manute?
Yeah.
One random game, he hit like 5 threes. Like, it's only
And
just
I think
watching.
it was like in a half,
It
dude.
was a half.
I think it was in a
crazy.
half.
It was like random.
It was so
'Cause, like,
crazy.
he made the first one. I was like, oh, that's great. Like, it's hilarious. And then he made the second one. Like, oh, like, and he like made a third. Like, what the hell?
Was it a weird form or was
It's
it
a
like?
weird form. He's
Yeah.
like so tall. So it's like he probably like he's
Doesn't
like
even
almost eye
jump.
level with the rim. He's like,
It was like he doesn't even jump. It's just kind of like
Like the LaMelo jump shot?
I don't even know, dude.
LaMelo has a set shot, that's what I was asking. My number 2 is Joel Embiid.
Oh yeah, these guys are both good. You know.
yeah.
Joel's a great defender. He could win Defensive Player of the Year if he freaking tried a little bit
If he
harder.
tried,
tried,
yeah,
yeah.
you know, I would probably put him at him at 1 if he tried more. You know.
Like, it's so weird that, like, he plays with Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons tries so hard every single play. And then Joel Embiid just like, oh, look at me, dunk.
And Joel's fun.
Yeah.
Cause like I like he's got like he's almost got an older type of traditional game too, in the sense of like how he likes to post up back down guy, but also like I like to look at players like just like how their body types.
Yeah.
He's like a bigger, more filled out dude too, like a bigger center.
Yeah.
So like how he moves, he really athletic, moves on the court, but like he's made for like I think he's really good at defending other post players.
He kind of reminds me of, like, a more defensive-driven LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah.
He has some of the best footwork that I've ever seen by a big man.
Because he was a soccer
ever.
player, a football
He
player.
worked with Hakeem Olajuwon. Like he would like literally Hakeem would bring him in the offseason like every offseason when he was at camp. He went to Kansas too.
Yeah.
And he didn't play much. He still worked on his game. But Hakeem like would bring him in the offseason and he just worked footwork with him over and over again.
You know, Joel Embiid missed his first 2 seasons in the NBA
Yeah.
with injury.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I know we were all joking around because it was like Ben Simmons, it was like Joel first, and then Ben Simmons, and then Markelle Fultz. You know, so
Yeah. But they traded Markel.
yeah,
That's the process.
Exactly. I guess they got a process going.
Yeah. And now it's Zaire Smith
There you go.
because he had that peanut allergy, and they gave him like peanuts, and he almost died.
What?
Oh my
god,
And did you know they traded away Miles Bridges?
Yeah.
Miles Bridges would be dirty. On
I
this
know.
team.
They traded him away like on draft night or something.
Yeah, for Zaire Smith.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they
And
messed up.
Miles Bridges is like from Philly.
Yeah, his mom worked at Philly. Yeah.
It's so
Me and
sad.
Sean watched that, and Sean was like so happy. He's like, his mom works in Philly too. Like, this is so cool. I was happy for him.
And then traded.
That's so sad.
But we all know who number one is.
Yep.
The Joker,
The Joker.
Nikola Jokic.
The one who could be MVP. The last big man to win MVP since
Shaq or Duncan.
probably Duncan.
Did Duncan win MVP? He won two.
Yeah,
I think.
he won MVP. Yeah, I think that was like 05 or something like
I saw
that.
that
Did
video.
Dirk win an MVP?
Oh, Dirk did win MVP.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
since Dirk.
Dirk was cold.
Yeah.
He would have been top there. He would have been up there back in his prime.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Beat the Heat.
Yeah.
Like the elite.
The Heatles.
The Heat
When
was-
when LeBron choked though, you know, like
yeah, when what's the short guy from Cuba?
JJ Barea just
J.J.
retired.
Barea. Yeah, that was
from Cuba.
he like
Yeah.
went off.
What? I didn't know that.
He just retired too. I told Andrew this last week, I think.
Yeah.
They gave him a contract and then released him.
He's interesting. He's an interesting player. I only time I heard him was in the finals, but like he's fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a fun time. But yeah, I mean, we talked about Andre Drummond for like 10 minutes. We should probably talk about Jokic a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
PTSD
He is-
as a Clipper fan. I'm like, oh god, I can't get
Jokic. Oh yeah, I guess he would, bro.
Yeah.
That man, he doesn't have to. But it wasn't really Jokic. It was mainly Jamal, wasn't it?
Here's the thing with Jokic I like about him is consistency.
Yeah.
I don't even think he had like a bad game, and that's the thing with when you're a versatile player, you don't really have bad games. You may have like a rough shooting night,
Yeah.
but if you're a good passer, a good rebounder, a good defender, you're still gonna make an impact on the team and never have like a really bad night. So he still got, even in like his low scoring nights, he still probably got like 7 or 8 assists. Still had his 10 or 11 rebounds.
I think he had like a 10 point, 17 rebound, like
Yeah,
15 assist game against you guys.
Like,
Yeah.
he's a superstar. Even though it's kind of like LeBron, when you're that type of player, even LeBron's worst games, he's still gonna put up a stat line that most players would be like, man, I had a good night.
Yeah. There's so many different ways for him to go off, you know.
Mhm.
So many.
I think LeBron's never not scored at least 10 points in a game.
Yeah.
And I mean, Jokic, I think he plays. I also like again that versatility. He can play. He can be the superstar of his team, have no good people, or he can be on a team full of players that are gonna shoot the ball a lot and score more. And he'd do fine.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think LeBron had 8 points in that final series against the
That is
Mavs.
true, yeah.
I think he did.
Then I guess that was probably his worst game ever.
That's why
Probably.
his biggest critique against him was really that finals
Yeah.
in that game.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean,
You think he's gonna average a triple double?
LeBron or Jokic? He could. I mean,
He could. I think he's next up. I think he
what did he
has
average this year? He averaged 19.9, so 20,
Yeah, he
almost
averaged-
10 and 7.
9.7 rebounds, 7 assists, 1.2 steals, 0.6 blocks, 52% shooting, 31% from 3, off 3.5 threes a game too. That's pretty good, like 3.5 threes a game, you know. He
Yeah.
can shoot pretty well. He can pass really well. Like, best passing big man I've ever seen since probably,
Ever?
I don't know, Hakeem could pass pretty well.
But this man's averaging 7, and he's
7
making
assists a game.
ridiculous passes.
Yeah, I've never.
Boris Diaw, best I've seen since Boris.
Boris Diaw.
That's a hot take.
The Frenchman. I
That's
like
a
it.
low blow.
Yeah, there you go. That's a low blow. Him and Tony Parker, they were running the court back in the day,
I
dude.
remember watching Spurs and Files. Boris Diaw was going nuts.
Yeah, Boris Diaw.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
and yeah, that was crazy. I remember the Spurs and the Heat playing.
Oh, God. They put on a passing clinic that year too.
Yeah,
They
that was a
were amazing.
beautiful
Yeah,
team to
that
watch
was a great
pass.
team to watch.
Yeah, it was always funny to like the memes about the Spurs was always like pass, shoot.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 7 passes before you get an open shot.
They wouldn't even dribble either.
No, yeah, they're all about ball movement. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna have a little game afterwards.
Hold on, wait, real quick. Have you paused it?
I'm about to.
All right. We didn't put Hassan Whiteside on the list.
Yeah, Hassan Whiteside's trash.
All right, he
I'm
averaged
just kidding.
real quick.
Well, he only has a minimum contract. He's only getting paid $1.24 million this year.
No way.
Yeah.
The dude averaged 15.5 points, 13.5 rebounds, 2.9 blocks.
Yeah. I mean, you know how it goes. But he got cut from his team, bro. I mean, like Hassan Whiteside didn't do shit in the playoffs for Portland.
He didn't.
That's why we didn't put him on this list.
I mean, I think he could still be pretty good. You know, I didn't put him on the list too, but I saw the stat line. I was like, holy shoot, man, the dude is still
I'd
good.
take him as a Clippers fan. I mean, he wants to join us.
I mean, over Vika Zubac, yeah.
He would definitely help the team
I think
win.
I think he still help a team win.
But he's on Sacktown.
You know what's interesting though? This is going quick for the break. How the NBA you can change, how your role can change so fast. Like he was like an up and coming like superstar, and the next thing you know, like you said, now he's on a minimum contract, getting signed to like who knows, like
Sacramento.
Sacramento, and just like who to say these 10 guys are talking about? Who isn't one of those guys? Who isn't the next Hassan Whiteside? Where like they're having this like great couple years, and next thing you know,
Joel Embiid.
that's what I'm saying. Hey, you never, you know what I mean? Like in 3 years, we can walk away and I'm like, that young guy has so much potential. He's great. Our top 10. 3 years from now, you're like, man, he sucks. Like, why is he in the NBA?
Yeah, you know, it
That's
could be
fine.
why we don't have any big men that are over the age of 30.
That's a good
You know,
Yeah.
is it a good
Because he is in
reason
his
or
30s.
yeah, he's 31. Is it a good reason or a bad reason that there are no big men over the age of 30 that we got in our top 10? You know,
It's a good thing, I think.
you think so?
Because it's great that we have so many great big men right now. Because it was kind of like a dying position, it felt like.
Now it's coming back.
It's coming back.
There's
though,
so many different ways to abuse the big men now.
because they're more skillful now.
You know what's
So it
like?
helps.
That's also one says on Twitter. They're the running back of the NBA.
Yes.
The running back position where it's like now, before running backs, like now it's, you know, drafting like really high. Now people like, they're expendable. But now you see kind of running backs making that resurgence, like Alvin Kamara's, the Christian McCaffrey's, because
Derrick
like,
Henry.
Because their versatility.
Yeah.
And like now they
I guess
actually.
he's not very
Oh no, Derrick Henry's up there. He's an oddball, but like
Yeah.
they have more
He's an
versatility. So
oddball.
like they're coming back, and now they're getting able to get paid more because they're more skilled because you're requiring more from that position. Say the centers, you have like the traditional centers. That's like your Derrick Henry's per se,
Mm-hmm.
and you also have like all these kind of versatile guys like the Kristaps. They're like the Alvin Kamara's or the Christian McCaffrey's, where they have all these different like roles and versatilities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Alabama's Najee Harris, he's running back.
Yeah.
He caught 2 touchdown passes last week against Florida.
It's-
And one of them was like a 50-yard go route too,
No,
where he
it's-
just ran a deep route. You
Which
know?
is weird because he seems like he's a Derrick Henry type.
And he does too. He's huge and he can run like that and catch like that. That's gonna be crazy.
All right. Now we're going to take a quick break.
Good night.
Not good night, but we'll see you guys in 2 seconds. And we are back. Now we're going to do Who He Play For NBA Edition.
Fun
Where
game.
I'm going to ask Andrew and Christian random players in the NBA, and they're going to have to guess who they play for. You guys can either do it as a team, or do you want me to like keep score on who does better?
All right, loser has to lick Ryan's big toe.
Oh, now I'm trying to lose.
Hey, now I'm trying to lose.
Okay, we'll skip that. We'll skip on the forfeit because I don't really want my toes to be violated like that.
Yeah, I forfeit.
I forfeit.
Whip it
I
out.
lick my own toe. All right, first player, Garrett Temple, vice president of the Player Association. What team does he play for?
Wizards.
Well, there goes your guess.
How many do I get?
Well, you go and then he'll go, and then we'll do vice versa.
Okay, not anymore.
Well, not right now we will. So he said Wizards. He does not play for the Wizards.
Alright.
I'll give you guys a hint. It's an East team.
And this is a new team, right?
It's a new team. It's always a new
Oh,
team.
it's a new. Always okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Magic.
No.
I think it's the Hornets.
All right, you get one more guess, and then I'll tell you the answer.
All
We
right.
get
Each.
one more after
Well,
this.
Yeah, I'll give you 3 guesses each.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Knicks.
He's not on the Knicks. This is your last guess for both of you. Don't look it up.
I don't think he's on
I'll look up East team.
Yeah,
Ugh.
like, it's not the Cavs.
No, it is not. That is not. Oh fuck, that's not a guess. Whatever. It helps you out too.
Toronto.
No,
Pistons.
no.
Isn't that a
Chicago.
West team?
Oh,
Chicago. I was thinking Chicago because that's where Otto Porter went. And I was like, did he go?
sense.
Oh
No, he went this year because he was on the Nets last year.
Oh man.
All right, no points given out.
God damn it.
What about Mason Plumlee? Goes to you first, Christian.
All right, he was with the Pacers, not anymore.
No, he was with the Nuggets last year.
The Nuggets. Who are they with the Pacers? Oh, whatever. So clearly not those teams.
Yeah.
Is he in the West or East?
He's in the East.
He's in the East. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Nets.
No.
Milwaukee, right?
No.
Wait, no?
No. He just signed a big contract, guys.
Yeah, I know. We talked about this.
Yeah, we did talk about this
Yeah.
before. Christian, who do you think Mason Plumlee plays for? When he was signed to this team, they're like, wow, why'd they sign so many centers?
Yeah, I was thinking. We talked about this.
76ers?
No.
Hold on. It's not Milwaukee, so I have to think.
They had a pretty
something
good
else.
draft, too. This team had a pretty good draft. They lost a player in free agency,
Oh man, dude.
and he was going off in preseason.
He was going off in the preseason.
Yeah.
Indiana?
No.
Wizards.
No. All right. I think this is the last guess, right?
Yeah, last one.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm going on a limb. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Brooklyn.
No. So you guys already said Nets.
Damn it.
It's Detroit.
It's Detroit. That's
Yeah.
not an East team.
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yeah,
it
it is.
is. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I kept thinking it was a West team.
No.
God damn it, Detroit. Oh yeah, he is on Detroit. Yeah.
What about Torrey Craig? Played for the Nuggets last year. This is also an East team.
Oh, it is.
That's you, Andrew.
It is an East team.
Yeah, it's an East team.
Oh hell yeah. That cuts it in half.
And it's not one of the teams we've said so far.
Oh shit, this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
This
Yeah.
team gave away some players for one player.
For Torrey Craig.
No. Well, I'm saying in free agency they did that.
Sucks.
This team tried getting better, but you could say they kind of just stayed the same.
Gave away 3 players for 1 player.
2 players.
2 players for 1 player.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
New York.
No,
Celtics.
they didn't trade. They didn't trade anybody this year.
Fuck. The Hornets?
No.
Is it Detroit again?
No.
All right, I give up.
Okay.
Fuck it.
They gave away the college man.
The Cavs.
No, it's Milwaukee.
Oh,
It's Milwaukee?
Yeah,
What? Who'd they give away?
they gave away Eric Bledsoe and George Hill for Drew Holiday.
oh.
You're right.
They tried
did.
getting better, but you could say they just stayed the same.
Okay. Yep, you're right about
Right.
that. Shit, man.
I
This
feel like that was a good hint, was it not?
It was good, but like no one's thinking of Block trade for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, I was
That's
thinking of
fair.
like superstar players.
Yeah,
But there wasn't that many trades this offseason.
Yeah.
So I was like, the biggest trade that happened was basically the Drew Holiday. Or you could say it was like the Wizards, but I'm not doing trades.
Yeah.
This one, I feel like it should be easier. Landry Shamet. He's on an East team again.
Knicks.
No.
Landry Shamet. Hold on, dude. Give
He's
me.
actually traded to this team.
I like that.
Toronto.
No.
Pistons.
Yeah.
Detroit. Yeah. Fuck,
1
dude.
point for Christian. Oh, looks like you gotta lick my toe pretty
Hell.
soon, Andrew.
Hey, keep it up.
All
I can still lose this even harder.
What about Tony Snell?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
Average of 28 minutes.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
He's also in the East. There's not many West teams, to be honest. There's more West teams further down the list, but
Where did he go?
he went on to a team that got a lot better this year.
New York?
I don't think they got a lot better this year.
Hornets.
No. I don't think you guys have said this team yet. They are
Heat?
in the East.
Miami?
No. I don't think Miami really got better this year.
Yeah, I don't think so. They're
From
still
free agency. Like, they got better from free agency.
Yeah, they're still really good.
Yeah.
Oh shit. They got better.
Yeah. The person they drafted has a funny name.
The Hawks.
Yeah.
I had a feeling he was on the Hawks too.
Onyeka Okongwu.
Oh my God. I knew it. I was thinking the
It's
Hawks.
tied. 1-1.
Hell yeah.
After 7 rounds.
I can't believe they signed
All
him.
right. This one, I forgot this guy was on this team. But he's a bigger name. JaVale McGee.
West team or East?
East team.
East.
He went to the East.
Yeah.
What?
Pistons.
No.
Oh shoot.
He's on a team which we named one of the top 10 centers.
So 10. Man, Miami? No, not Miami.
Nope, you already guessed.
Shit.
Magic.
No. Back to you, Mr. Hunzi. Big Red. Can you
All
get
right.
the answer?
I'm gonna have to say. Oh shit, man.
That's not a team.
Detroit.
We didn't name a top 10 center in Detroit.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
All right, you got it, Critty.
Cavs.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Cavs. Damn it.
Yep.
Okay, left.
He got traded for a 2nd round pick because they're trying to clear space for Marcus Gasol.
Yes.
What'd that get him? He got 5 fouls in their first game.
Oh man, Marcus Gasol. Did he do good?
No, he got 5 fouls in the first game
What? How quickly?
in 12 minutes.
Oh no.
All right. What about Derek Jones Jr.? This is a West team he went to.
Golden State.
No. It's a playoff team, though.
I'm gonna go with the.
Well, that's the funny part. There's a lot of teams in the West that could be playoff teams.
So a possible playoff team.
No, I'd say they're shoe-in. They should make it.
Did they make it last year?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Utah.
No.
The Nuggets.
No.
Mavs.
Okay. One more guess each, I think.
The Clippers.
No.
Shoot. I'm not gonna make
There's only like 2 left.
Yeah.
Come on.
Blazers.
Yeah.
Fudge, man. I was gonna that or LA.
Yeah, that was it.
You're like, Clippers again? You sure he's not on the Clippers?
I need a fact check right now.
No, he went to Portland. I think he should be really good on that team. High flyer.
Yeah.
'Cause he could be, you know, in 2K, he's a small forward / center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? How tall is he?
6'7".
Oh my.
I actually ran into him in 2K.
No way. Is he
Yeah.
good?
There.
He was a 2-way slashing playmaker in Park.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was when he was still in the bubble too.
Damn, he brought his Xbox in the bubble.
Yeah,
That's all you got to do.
he was
That's
like
all
he was like a superstar too when I saw him.
So his player's better than he is in real life.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, but it's like the same play style though. That's the funny part.
It-
Defense and
It
slashing.
looks the same though, right?
No, he actually didn't look like him at all.
That's
He
weird.
didn't.
Yeah,
Considering that his face is literally in the game.
yeah, kind of weird. What if they messed up his face scan so he's just pissed off?
I'm doing a totally different person.
All right, Robin Lopez. East.
Nets. No, fuck. Nope.
No.
He left.
Yeah, he left Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He went to a team where it's like, yeah, they kind of need a center. They're one of the worst defensive teams in the league as well.
The Hornets.
No.
Oh.
One of the best offensive teams, though.
Back to his. Did he play with them before?
I don't know.
How many center are one of the worst defensive teams in the East? Pacers? No.
No, they're one of the best defensive teams.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
The Bulls.
No. But he did play for the Bulls, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the Bulls.
Okay.
Knicks.
No.
I think he played on the Knicks too. That's what I was thinking.
Mm.
Robin, right?
Yeah, Robin.
Okay.
Brooks still in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He's making like 18 mil. Yeah.
I mean, he can shoot now too.
Somehow.
Some
Gets like 3 blocks a game as well.
the leading scorer in the playoffs.
Best player on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis who?
Brooklyn.
No, you guys already said Brooklyn.
We did.
Yeah, I think that was the first team you said.
Mm.
All right, Toronto.
No. He's not a Raptor. He's a Wizard.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Damn. So you guys have only gotten like 3 right out of all of these. I thought you
Yeah.
guys would get more of these, to be honest.
I thought I would too.
Yeah.
That would be easy.
Oh, well, this one should be easy.
Oh God.
Ricky Rubio.
Timberwolves.
Yep.
Okay. Thank God. Oh my God. Oh, that scared me.
All right, I'll skip this one because you probably don't know where Etwan Moore plays.
Pacers.
Suns.
Suns. You went to the Suns.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh.
That's why I saw it this morning. What about Aaron Baines, the GOAT? He's a little bit more well known of a
They
player.
left the Celtics
Yeah,
to go somewhere else.
he went to a team that recently lost like 2 rim protectors.
Wait, he left Phoenix.
Yeah, he left Phoenix, not the Celtics.
Yeah.
He was on Phoenix last year.
Oh yeah. Is that with the Celtics?
Yeah, he was
It's
the year
first
before.
one, so, okay, yeah.
Toronto.
Yes. Oh, you're in the lead now. 3-2. Oh. Hopefully this nail.
It's okay. I'll lose it.
All right. There's 2 more.
Okay.
All right, so I got you both to win. At least one time.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. We'll let you answer this first one though. Like you get to go first.
All right.
Kent Blazemore. He went back to his original team.
Yeah.
Kings.
Should I answer this?
If you want to.
Golden State.
Yep.
Yeah. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I gave him the first shot.
Yeah.
I just honestly wouldn't know if you remembered because we've talked about Robin Lopez before
And
too.
Mason Plumlee.
And Mason Plumlee. Ugh. What about Admiral Schofield? If you get this right,
I've never heard of that name in basketball.
you never heard of Admiral Schofield?
Didn't he used to
Admiral
play at
Schofield?
Washington?
He used to play at Washington. He got traded this year.
West or East?
West. One of your favorite players is on this team. He was drafted by your team. But he's drafted by your favorite team, and he's one of your favorite players. That you at least told me he was,
Yes.
or like on this team.
Oh. Thunder?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
SGA.
There we go.
Damn, I'll get the toes ready then.
What is it? Tie game?
No, you won.
Oh, I
Yeah.
won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the other one, you're right.
Unless you can
Hell
tell me
yeah.
where did Justin Jackson go? We talked about this on the break.
I forgot.
Do you remember?
Oh no. Let me see.
Whoever gets this one right gets all the marbles.
No.
We have talked about this team on the list.
Oh no. We talked about it like an hour ago too.
We did.
You told us.
If you get this, it's a tie. If you get this, you win.
East or West?
West.
Okay, that takes up one of my guesses.
Nuggets.
I said we've talked about them on this list of the players we've already named.
Ooh.
There's only been 3 West teams. Or wait, 4 West teams. Well, actually 5. Technically, if we count each one more. If we count each one more, but I wasn't counting each one.
Mavs?
We haven't talked about the Mavs.
Timberwolves.
No.
OKC.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's so funny.
God.
It was literally the last one we talked about.
It was.
Just guess that one. All right, you win.
Heck yes.
Bring on the toes.
Let me see him. Should we take a break to do this or what?
No. We'll get this at the end. We'll put it on our OnlyFans.
Bet.
Low blow
Check us out.
on OF. Anyways, we're gonna segue straight into the NFL / college. I mean, do you guys want to talk about the college playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay.
The hypocrisy.
Why the hell is Notre Dame in there? Is that why?
Yeah, I'm not.
Who do you think should be in there?
It should be Texas A&M.
Yeah, Tam, you should get it right.
Notre Dame. There's clearly they're just not that tiered team. Do I think Texas A&M is? Probably not. But Texas A&M only lost to a Florida team, which is a team that played Alabama, the number 1 team, the closest.
Texas A&M lost to Alabama.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did lose Alabama, which I think is fair, but also Notre Dame lost to Clemson. It was also, they did beat Clemson once. But that's about Trevor Lawrence, so we can all say
They're a different
that's
team.
a different team.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
their
was
true
sharp.
freshmen are pretty good that game.
He did DJ Ugaluga, whatever. his name
Yeah,
is.
it's Nkongolue.
There you go.
It's some no, I don't
Look
know.
at you
I
knowing how to say it.
Look at you.
I don't think I
Okay.
got it. I don't think I got it right. Okay,
We'll say you did.
let's say I did.
Jeez.
No, I think A&M should have got in because I mean, their only loss to Alabama, who is a good team, and they beat Florida, who I honestly think if they had won, if Florida doesn't lose LSU, Florida's probably in the playoffs. I think, or like they're fighting for that like fourth spot.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. If they were like 4 going into that game, they
Mhm.
probably would have stayed at 4, losing to
And
Alabama.
they're good. Notre Dame just consistently has proven in the playoffs that they are just not a playoff caliber team.
Yeah, should have been Coastal Carolina.
And no, hey, that's all I'm saying is this: Cincinnati. I would not have been mad they put Cincinnati in, who's undefeated. Because here's the thing: odds are this 4C team's gonna get blown out anyway. Might as well. I mean, I'd rather watch Cincinnati get blown out than Notre Dame again.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
That's fair.
And then, like, let's say, and here's the thing with the playoff committee: if Cincinnati gets blown out, then this can be the reason not to ever put a undefeated like non-Power 5 team in.
But what if they?
But if they win, then it makes it even better for the ratings, in my opinion.
But what if they only lose by 3?
And there's even more reason to put them in. They leave them in. Yeah, it's a win-win regardless.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion.
I mean, because people would be like, "Oh, I want to watch Alabama destroy Cincinnati," but then it's like, Cincinnati, Appalachian State, maybe.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, we've never seen Cincinnati play Alabama, but we already saw Texas A&M play Alabama. You
It
know.
was different,
Yeah.
a different game.
Yeah, and I
But
think
have we seen Notre Dame play Alabama?
No, I've seen them play Clemson. That's all I need to see.
that's all I. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was just about to say it like that.
They're gonna put Najee Harris at quarterback.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You know, it was really hard, because, Florida, it was so weird. Alabama beat Texas A&M. Texas A&M beat Florida. Florida lost to LSU. Alabama beat the fuck out of LSU, and then Alabama barely beat Florida.
Yeah.
So it's, crazy for
Well,
that
sometimes people
fourth
come out
pick.
and play more in those kind of games.
Yeah, definitely.
I do think Florida. I think Alabama's. I mean, Florida didn't play a bad game. It was just Alabama literally scored almost every single possession that game. Alabama's averaging 50 a game. Putting basketball numbers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Old Miss almost was able to beat Alabama, but Alabama was luckily able to only. I think they scored every single possession that game or something. It was fucking crazy. Alabama Nick Saban's never been able to do that with the football team.
Yeah.
And now he can. He's just doing crazy.
But is this his worst defensive team, but his
No.
best offensive team?
It's best?
I think it's
No,
best.
I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Because that offensive team last year was really good.
Jalen Waddle's hurt too, and he was the second best wide receiver
They're
behind.
still getting
Devontae Smith.
50 a game without him, too. That's insane.
Yeah.
I do
Because
think this
Najee was
speaks-
the best player on that team. So
Mac Jones
last
is
week, I
predicted
mean.
to be a
Yeah.
top 10 pick.
Devonta
Yeah, I
Smith,
saw
they're
that.
saying he's the number
projected to
one
go
receiver.
to the Falcons, right?
I hope not.
I think this speaks for Nick Saban's greatness, in my opinion. Because I think the best coaches are able to adapt to the times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Saban used to be that hardcore, we run the ball on offense a ton, and our defense is going to win us championships. And now with the way the game's going, passing and how things are going, now he's got he's got about 4 or 5 first round draft picks at receivers. He said their QBs are all throwing a ton of yards to even Jalen Hurts do it a good bit as well.
Yeah.
I think he's really adapted to the new game. I think the good coaches, the ones that are the best, do that.
Yeah, it's really weird that he went from never having a good quarterback to his last 3 quarterbacks will probably be in the NFL.
Yeah.
Tua's in the
Yeah.
NFL, Hurts is in the NFL, Jones is probably going to be a top 5 pick.
AJ McCarron was in the NFL.
Did he start?
No.
He almost won a playoff game.
He did. He broke his.
Tebow won a playoff game, so.
Yeah, Tebow won a playoff game.
Stafford hasn't.
Oh, hot take. Tebow's better.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I cried
It's
myself. to
okay,
sleep.
dude. I think on that thing that I sent you, I think it says the Lions were gonna pick a QB too.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Rumors actually in the Saints community that Matthew Stafford's coming to the Saints, so I'm excited
Coming to the
for it.
Saints.
If we get Matthew Stafford,
What? No
I think-
Jameis?
I think we might go undefeated. Huh? No
Yeah.
Jameis. I like Jameis. I do like Jameis. I don't think Taysom Hill's our guy. I love Taysom Hill. I just don't think he's our starter caliber. I think we can win games with him. I don't think we're going to win a Super Bowl with him.
That's fair.
I don't think so either.
I mean, but if you had Stafford, you'd win the Super Bowl. So
That's what I'm saying. That's why he needs Stafford. Or Carson.
Not by a
I'll take
Stafford
Carson Wentz
jersey.
too with the Saints.
What?
I'll take Carson Wentz. I'd take Carson Wentz.
You think
Take a
he won a
flyer.
Super Bowl with the Saints?
maybe.
I think he could.
I mean, that one year they went to the Super Bowl, he was having an MVP caliber
Sean
season.
Payton has made
Yeah.
average QBs like really look good in the system.
Oh, like Drew Brees,
Exactly, Drew Brees an average QB.
average height.
Yeah, I mean he's like just only the number one QB of all time. So it's whatever. No bias.
Man, it's gonna be hard when it's all done and all these QBs are retired and we have to pick out which one was better.
I mean,
You know,
it's obvious
between,
who's going
like-
to be the best. His name's
Alright.
Trace McSorley.
Oh god.
Dude, Trace could be pretty good.
They brought him in so Lamar Jackson
Yeah.
take a little
that's who it
break, and
was,
then Trace
Baltimore.
like tears his ACL, and then like Lamar come back, and Lamar cuts wins the game.
So bad. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So,
I'm excited to see the college football
who's going to
playoff,
win
though.
college football
Alabama.
championship?
Alabama.
Alabama?
Yeah.
Not Clemson?
I think Alabama's tough. I think it's gonna be hard. I don't think Clemson will stop Alabama.
Is that the biggest rivalry?
Right
As
now?
of recent years,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because they're both just all this like that would be this if they make it to like the national championship. This would be like the fourth time they played each other in the national championship in the 2000
Since the playoffs started.
Yeah, since the playoffs
Yeah.
started.
It's like Cavs,
It's insane.
Golden State.
It really is.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, they're like so dominant right now, you know, and like Alabama has just got like a top recruiting class for wide receivers again
Exactly.
this year too, so it's gonna be nuts again.
And success like builds more success. You're gonna work. And I think Nick Saban and Dabo do a good job with like their ability to like coach young men and also like discipline their teams. Because they're basically telling 5-star guys, you're not gonna play until you're like a junior or senior.
Yeah.
But if you play, you're guaranteed to be like a high first round, second round draft pick.
Just a crazy
Just
situation.
because like you just know like we're that school and they're like, hey, you're not played later your season, but we're always gonna compete for a national championship.
Yeah,
And for players, it's hard to. If you're a top tier guy, I'm guaranteed to go to basically almost guaranteed to get high draft pick NFL and a chance at a natty. It's hard to like go against that.
Yeah, exactly. And when it's happened so many times, it's like, oh, you know it works.
Exactly.
And you like look at like the lineage that they have behind them.
There's no fluke. It's not like a fluke. You're like every year we all look into the season saying Alabama and Clemson are going to be probably a top 4 team.
And like look at all the top tier players that like went to Alabama or Clemson: Deshaun Watson, Sammy Watkins, and D Hop. All these other like who's a good running back that went to Clemson?
Jefferson, Wayne Gallman. He's
Yeah, Wayne Gallman's actually having a good
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Alabama's been producing like great old linemen as well.
They're like
They got Ryan Kelly.
And now the
for
wide
Colts.
receiver you too.
yeah,
Calvin Ridley right now is the number 1 guy with Falcons.
Yeah, which
Calvin
is
Ridley
weird.
definitely.
is a baller.
That's crazy to think.
Calvin Ridley,
Julio
Jones.
who?
You know,
Yeah.
it really is. Jerry Judy's gonna be good. I think they just got to figure out. The Broncos lost a lot of O-line pieces because of opting out of injuries, so I feel like their offense has struggled. But I think Henry Ruggs gonna be decent. Devonta Smith, who'll be in the draft this year, and Water are gonna be really good. Shooting the tight ends, Irv Smith isn't bad. Irv Smith Jr.
Then they have OJ Howard as well.
OJ Howard, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Erd Smith, where's he playing at right now?
The Vikings.
The Vikings.
Yeah, so he's really like that second guy behind Rudolph, but he's
Yeah.
still getting his like.
He'll get his minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
he,
down.
Six
was-
touchdowns this year, I think.
he left Alabama as a junior.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, he was.
He was good. That whole offense was shit. Shoot, his offense is good now, but like even last year's was it was all the same guys basically,
Yeah.
but like with more NFL talent.
Yeah, all that. I mean, and then obviously on both sides they have great defensive players as well.
Eddie Jackson,
Yeah, Minka Fitzpatrick.
Marlon Humphrey.
All those
From
linebackers.
Baltimore.
Reuben Foster,
Yeah.
Reggie Ragland,
Yeah,
D lineman.
Yeah.
Sean Hand, right?
The whole
Yeah, Deshaun
freaking.
Hand. No wait,
Quentin Williams.
Yeah.
7 sacks this year. He should have been Pro Bowl.
What? He had 7
At
sacks
D
this year.
tackle, he should have been the Pro Bowl.
Heck yeah! Why are the
53
Jets still
tackles.
sucking? Did
he's
you
so
see the
funny
game?
though.
He's hilarious.
Quentin Williams is hilarious.
Yeah,
He's
they,
balling. I didn't know
Jonathan
that.
Allen, Deron Payne.
Yeah.
They got almost all of the Washington Redskins D
Oh,
line except for Chase
we had
Young.
that guy that played for the Lions, but he didn't do that well. Ashawn Robinson.
Deshaun Robinson.
Looks like he's 40.
Yeah.
Marcel Darius, that's a name.
Yeah.
He had
Yep.
a good year at the Buffalo for a while. They kind of like fizzled out.
But yeah, I think Alabama's going to win the chip.
I think it is.
Yeah, they got a lot of good. Their defenses has came a long way so far.
Yeah, they're better at tackling this year.
Yeah.
And against Florida, even against Florida, like Florida's just really good at offense. I don't think
Yeah.
the defense played bad against Florida. It's just all
Like Kyle Trask has been killing it,
killing
dude.
it.
Tearing it
he's
up.
He's with Joe Burrow. He's this year's Joe Burrow. Like Joe
Yeah.
Burrow had like a subpar junior year, senior year. He was like this god tier. Contrasted the same
Yeah.
thing. Subpar now senior year.
Mhm.
All right. Do you guys want to talk about some NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first let's think. Like I think the MVP race is a little bit closer than people are talking about. I think Rodgers could get it over Mahomes right now.
I think, dude, it's so hard to tell right now. Just because Mahomes, I think, is still playing better, but he got it last year. You know,
But he's been throwing a lot of picks lately. Is what I'm
dude,
saying.
yeah, the past couple games, he's
Saints,
not.
baby, the Saints defense.
And Dolphins.
Dolphins, Miami, yeah, dude. Tua put on a freaking show against him. I mean, Tua made a run for his money against him. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that Chiefs team is a super team. As many people think it is, I don't think they're like that super team. They're a great team.
Yeah.
There's not a super team like people like, oh my god, they could win like.
Who do you think's gonna? Do you think it's Packers Chiefs Super Bowl?
No, I don't think it's the Saints. I'm not gonna be biased. I do not think it's the Saints. I think the Seahawks can give people a run for their money in the playoffs.
the Seahawks.
Now they got to make it because they've been kind of a couple
Yeah.
games. But like, I definitely think they could give the Packers a run for their money.
Yeah.
And I do think for MVP, I think sometimes we forget how set up the Chiefs are for Patrick Mahomes. Like, no offense, what's his name, Robert Tonyan or whatever the tight end is for the Packers.
Yeah.
He's no Travis Kelce,
No.
in my opinion. And then Mahomes has Mecole Hardman, who doesn't even play as much as he probably could on other teams, and he's really good.
Sammy
Yeah.
Tyreek
Watkins.
Hill is probably a top 5 receiver in the NFL right now.
Sammy Watkins as
Sammy
well.
Watkins is a beast himself.
Yeah.
And he has Le'Veon Bell, Clyde Edward. He got hurt.
Yeah, he got
He's
hurt.
still really
He's
good
hurt?
as well. He got hurt.
They also have that. Don't they have another like decent backup like Damian Williams?
Damian Williams, he opted out. He's really the starter. He opted
Right,
out.
he
First
opted
time
out,
playing this
okay.
year. But Patrick Mahomes, he's a great QB. He's also got a lot set up with him.
And they've got an amazing line.
I mean, honestly, we're speaking on it. Matthew Stafford on that team probably puts up similar stats.
Well, yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
100%.
I think Matthew Stafford
Puts up similar stats easily on that team.
He's got the same arm talent that Mahomes had. They're
Same
both baseball
throws,
players.
same arm talent.
Yeah. I've seen Matthew Stafford dislocate his shoulder and throw a touchdown pass before.
That's never has to do way more too.
Yeah.
With, no offense. Now what's the name? Galladay. He's great, but like his other guys aren't like they're not the Chiefs receiver core, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Got like Danny Amendola,
Yeah.
Quintus Cephas,
Mhm.
Marvin Jones, who I hate. Like that's it basically.
Yeah, you don't like Marvin Jones?
No, I hate. Marvin
Didn't he
Jones
go off last week?
because he's our only receiver.
Yeah.
Everyone else is hurt. Well, T.J. Hawkinson's good too, though.
He's good.
Yeah, I have him as my tight end.
Jesse James.
Do you think T.J. Hawkinson warranted that pick? Like, do you think he deservedly drafted that high?
Yeah,
Would
because
you
he
have
blocks
changed
very
the
well.
draft?
He blocks very well.
Okay, so you would draft him again?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think he could be.
I think he's playing well. I didn't like
How many years has he been in the league?
This is his second year.
here.
This is his second year in the league.
Yeah.
Where's he coming from?
Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah,
Mm.
he played with Noah Fant.
Who's that?
He plays for Broncos. He's their like super fast tight end.
Okay.
I think he is definitely warranted of that pick. What the heck is this? You're sending me random pictures?
I sent you that?
That's not you. It was Andrew Pate. Never mind. Other Andrew. I was like, what the hell?
My bad, dude.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I still think Patrick Mahomes could be MVP, even though he's on such a good team.
what about Derrick Henry?
Dude, Derrick Henry has just went off again last week. You know, like 140 yards and 2 TDs.
Yeah, against what team? I don't remember.
Oh, shit.
It was like the Lions.
Oh yeah.
Sad face.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. Now
So-
our entire coaching staff has COVID too.
Yeah. Do you think Trevor Lawrence is going to go to the Jags?
That's why I'm wearing the Jags jersey. Where the hell is the GOAT Gardner Minshew gonna go?
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Once he's gone,
He's gonna be a Saint. Maybe he's gonna be a
I hope so.
Patriot.
you really think he's that good?
I think he's good enough to like be like for people to want him.
Jimmy
Yeah.
Garoppolo vibes. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but I feel like he works harder than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Agreed.
Because
I
he
like
came from
They're
nowhere.
both like decent. They're good enough to where you wouldn't draft a QB over them unless they're Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Unless they're like literally like one of those guys that you're guaranteed to be like a probably an all pro.
Like I think the I think the
Super Bowl, I think with
yeah.
the team.
I think the Jaguars would have been better if he didn't tear. He tore like 5 ligaments in his thumb.
No way.
Yeah,
That's why he was hurt.
that's why he hasn't been playing. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but I think they would have had more wins if he like I'm not saying they would have been like 5 and whatever. I think they would have had at least 3 or 4 wins probably by now. But you know he was hurt, so he's probably gonna be off the team. But you know they could probably get like a 3rd round pick for him, in my
Mhm.
opinion.
What do you think about Pittsburgh losing?
Yeah, maybe he'll be a Steeler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just saw something on Bleach Report that said Juju Smith-Schuster is done dancing on logos.
He's done. He got
Yeah.
dude. He got flattened out one play.
Von Bell,
Yeah.
future or former Saint.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think Pittsburgh has a chance of going to the Super Bowl anymore after
No.
after that loss. I mean, they have no running game really. You know.
Well, James Conner was out though.
Oh, he was.
Yeah,
Oh, that's why.
but yeah, I mean, I think the Steelers aren't like showing that they can stay with these big dogs, but they have been injury riddled this year. They lost Bud Dupree the week before. They lost their middle linebacker Devin White, right?
Mhm.
You know, he was having a great season before he tore his ACL or whatever.
What? Oh man.
Yeah, but then now that they have Spillane, Western Michigan Bronco.
Heck yeah, Spillane. Do you think T.J. Watt could still be Defensive Player of the
I
Year?
don't know. I think Xavier Howard could get it.
Yeah.
He's playing out of his mind.
9
did.
picks.
He killed it against Patrick Mahomes.
Maybe Trey Hendrickson.
Hey, lead the NFL in sacks and leads their team in pressures and QB hits. Jackson also missed the Pro Bowl, which apparently, I don't know.
Missed
Pro
the
Bowl
Pro
means
Bowl.
something.
He was out of the Pro Bowl.
He
that's
was
right.
out of it, yeah.
Oh my dude, the Pro Bowl votings for QB were so weird.
Yeah. Why was Kyler in there?
Kyler Murray,
Kyler's trash.
He started off, I think he started seeing so hot, everybody got.
Jared Goff was in it. I was
Was
like,
he
what?
actually?
Yes, Jared Goff is in the Pro Bowl.
Jared Goff.
Yes.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
what the heck?
That's a joke, right?
No, it's not a joke. I couldn't believe it. I was like, why? I mean, the wide receivers are pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
But like, it's definitely not Jared Goff.
No, it's definitely was Sean McAvey.
Yeah.
Definitely him.
McVay.
Sean McVay.
That's crazy if he actually did. No, he didn't. We're good.
He didn't.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Pro Bowl quarterbacks were Rodgers, Wilson, and Murray, and then Mahomes, Allen, and Watson. Which is still weird though. Well, actually, Watson's like leading the league in like
Yeah.
he's like 5 in
Yeah,
passing
he is
yards.
killing it right now in passing yards.
Yeah.
It's so weird, even without DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Juszczyk made it again. Who would have thought?
He's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Oh, 100%. He's probably one of the best fullbacks of all time.
Probably is. That or Franco Harris.
Or Marcel Reed. Didn't he pass away?
What about that dude from
He might have.
New
I think
England?
he just recently did. Are you talking about Patrick Ricard? Or are you talking about Devlin or whatever? He
Devlin.
retired.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any hot takes for us, Christian?
Hot takes. I think the Falcons should not draft a QB. And if they have, well, here's my thing: the Falcons should not draft a QB with the first round pick. I feel like they should trade down. Well, I feel like the Falcons should trade down, get a QB a little later in the first round, and stock up in draft picks because I feel like QB is not the problem for the Falcons. I feel like Matt Ryan's playing pretty well, and I think they're not a QB away from a Super Bowl.
No, they're a new defense away from us.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I feel like they should stock up on picks less than worry about like a QB on a rookie deal. At least
Yeah,
that
that's
high.
fair.
Yeah, they're gonna get shit on like what's happening to Sam Darnold right now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they need a
don't
better O line, don't they?
Yeah, and I don't want that to happen to the Falcons. How Sam Darnold is just about to get taken back.
Hey, you got a dub.
Yeah, he did get a dub.
All right, do we want to do our picks this week for who we think's gonna win in the NFL?
Let's do it.
All right,
I'm
first
looking.
game: Vikings Saints.
Saints.
Saints probably. You can't really go wrong.
7-point favorites.
7 points.
Yeah.
Damn.
It should be close. But I put the Vikings close. By play, I mean lose to them.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean I don't. Yeah, the Saints defense is just so good. Like I was thinking, it could be a shootout now that Drew Brees is back, but I think the Saints defense.
Yeah, I think they're coming off hot off of the Chiefs. We played the Chiefs real close for like a team that
Yeah.
offense had 3 practice squad receivers starting.
Do you know who's the only team to hold the Chiefs or to hold Mahomes to no passing touchdowns?
Raiders.
The Detroit Lions.
The Detroit
What a
Lions
flex.
was it like 500 yards though?
No, we beat. He got like 200 yards, but we forced like 5 fumbles in the game.
Oh,
I still lost.
Oh.
Yeah, it was so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I just wanted to give a quick flex for my Detroit Lions. That was the year we had like 3 wins.
Heartbreak.
It was last year.
Last year, y'all had 3 wins.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
man.
bad. Hey, we 5 wins this year. It's not bad.
Mhm.
And then the Lions are the next game. We play Saturday at 1
Ooh. Tampa Bay.
against Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay's gonna kill us.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with
Tom
Tampa
Brady
Bay
coming
in
back
this.
to Michigan.
Oh
be good.
yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna show off.
Yeah, it should be all good, man.
Oh yeah.
Christian's gonna go do something. He's gonna go beat his meat back in the corner.
We'll be right back.
Just up to you and I now.
We got this.
He's literally leaving. He's probably got something for work. It's all good.
Man down.
Man down.
That's okay. We'll
Man
finish
down,
the
man
show.
Oh yeah, we'll finish the show.
What do we got?
Next we have 49ers and Cardinals.
Dude, this TV says it's on Prime Video. It's streaming on
It is
Prime.
on Prime Video.
Damn. San Francisco, Arizona. I think Kyler Murray could show off. Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, man.
Yeah, I'll say Cardinals.
I don't think San Francisco's.
Did you see who they signed?
Who?
Former player for the Cardinals. Former quarterback. Josh Rosen.
They signed Josh Rosen?
The Niners,
No
yeah.
way. Oh my God. They're in. What happened? What's going on with Jimmy Garoppolo?
He's out. Nick Mullins kind of playing like shit.
Yeah.
So they're like, you know what? Josh Rosen.
So wait, you think is Jimmy Garoppolo gonna play? Is he hurt right now? Or
I
something?
think he's still hurt.
Oh man.
Yeah, they've been so injury riddled. They've lost like half their defense, half their offense. It
Yeah.
sucks.
They can't do anything.
All right. What about Dolphins Raiders?
Dolphins.
I'd say Dolphins as well.
Just because Dolphins have like, I don't know. Derek Carr hasn't been playing too hot lately.
Yep, the Dolphins win this. They're in the playoffs.
No way. Heck yeah. I
See,
hope
the
Dolphins
Patriots
do.
are out of
Yeah,
the playoffs.
the Patriots are out
That's
for
crazy.
the first time in a while.
Yeah,
In,
it was like 11 years or something like that. Or like maybe 20 years.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
I mean, that's what happens when you sign Cam Newton. You know,
Yeah, man can't throw the ball. They need Gardner.
you need Garner Minshew.
Speaking of Gardner Minshew, the Jaguars play the Bears.
Jaguars and the Bears.
The Bears are gonna kill the Jaguars.
Yeah, the Bears are.
Jaguars are 1-13.
Yeah, the Jaguars are trying to get that first overall pick. You know.
Hey, they got it right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bears are probably gonna, even if Trubisky's playing, it doesn't really matter. They're playing the Jaguars.
Yeah, you know, like the Bears are just gonna. They got the best, such a good defense too,
Yeah, that defense is amazing.
and their running game's pretty good too. The Bears got a good running game.
Yeah, David Montgomery's actually been going off lately.
He has been.
I saw Tariq Cohen block like a massive lineman the other day.
Yeah, what happened to Tariq Cohen, man? He was doing pretty good.
I don't know. I just think the team, they just kind of shied away from him because I guess they wanted to focus all the way towards like David Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
Our guest is back. He's just walked back in.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
Don't worry. We're going on to the best game of the week.
Hell yeah.
Bengals Texans.
Aw.
shit. Super Bowl matchup.
Super Bowl 25. Wait,
Hmm.
2025.
There you go.
That's like, ugh.
2025,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
I mean, Cincinnati won.
they did
Oh,
win.
hot.
Ryan Finley, the best Ryan in the league.
Heck yeah. Third string.
First string. What do you mean? He's starting.
Oh yeah, first string now.
Joe Burrow who?
Joe Burrow's done. They're about to
Exactly.
draft another QB.
Yeah. No, they don't need one. They got Ryan Finley.
Oh yeah.
They said they're getting a tight end
You think so?
at the third pick.
Third.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
August Pitts. Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, Pitts.
Yeah,
He's
Kyle
great.
Pitts. Yeah,
But
he could definitely be it.
But just think
Yeah.
of how good like Ertz, or was it Ertz? No, Eifert was for them.
Tyler Eifert.
yeah, I mean he's specific, but like Kyle Pitts kind of reminds me of Darren Waller.
Huh?
He reminds me of Darren Waller.
Oh, I mean Darren Waller's pretty good
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Like he's really good. He's probably and like do you remember the Saints like in his prime when he's like getting all his touchdowns? He gives me like those type of like really skilled pass catcher vibes.
Hmm.
It's just third overall. That's tough. But
Yeah.
also it's almost like who would you take?
Because they don't really need a
That's the
receiver.
thing. They don't need a quarterback. So like usually
They got like Auden Tate, Tyler Boyd
I mean like,
Yeah.
no, so like it makes
AJ
sense when you
Green.
think about
on
it.
his last leg.
They're drafting for best talent.
But why would they go best talent when they need no line?
Agreed, but like
I think he could block too.
Oh, can he block?
Yeah.
He can block. Yeah, he can block.
So he's not Jimmy Graham.
No.
Okay. Because Jimmy Graham can't block.
But I also think you don't. I feel like, but I think they're scared to reach. At least in Kyle Pitts, you know, he's gonna be like barring injury or anything.
He's gonna be pretty good.
Really good. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, the next game is also an amazing game. Browns Jets.
Browns, Jets. Probably Browns.
You know what's funny? Like 2 years ago, this would have been like the worst game ever.
Mhm.
But now the Browns are somehow 10-4.
Jesus Christ, Browns. Dude, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Baker Mayfield's gonna come up and come in hot.
It's gonna come all over the place.
Maybe get him over here. I'm down.
Yeah, let me just call him up. You
Hit
know
him
what
on
I
the
mean?
Hulu commercials.
Baker, come on here.
Yeah, Baker, be our second guest ever.
Yes.
All right. But let's be honest, Browns are gonna destroy them.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Just won a game by accident. That's how bad they are.
What exactly?
Yeah, basically.
They're like, shit, we won. Now we're doing at the first pick. No.
The worst win in NFL history.
Yeah, but I mean, would you rather go 1-15 and get the second pick, or go 0-16 and get Trevor Lawrence?
Well, 16 get Trevor Lawrence.
Probably.
But
Justin Fields isn't a bad consolation prize.
yeah,
You know?
like you said, mobile quarterback.
But here's my thing. I'd rather the first trade down get Justin Fields and get more picks than draft Justin Fields second overall.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Justin Fields, he can be a good quarterback.
Well, he'd be good. They said he can't. I see Cam Newton comparison.
Ooh, that's a little rough.
Like I mean, like
Cam Newton's a
what
quarterback,
Cam,
not a quarterback, a running back.
Like,
When he
better
was.
throwing Cam Newton. Yeah,
Okay,
when he
like
was
MVP Cam
yeah,
Newton.
MVP Cam Newton.
I could see him more like a Kyler Murray, too.
Is he a baseball
Yeah,
kid?
down.
Yeah.
Then he's probably more Kyler Murray. 'Cause
He could
baseball.
Yeah. I
Anyways,
think like the body shape. That's why.
this is probably the best game of the week. Chargers Steelers. No wait, shit. Colts
What?
Steelers. Colts Steelers.
Oh, man.
I think Steelers lose another one.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, Phillip Rivers and not Aaron Rodgers, and Ben Roethlisberger have gone at it like 20 times already, you know?
Yeah.
They're two of the...
Yeah, but
The Colts got a good defense. The Steelers got a good defense,
the
too.
Colts have been playing out of their mind lately.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor has had pretty good games recently, the rookie running back. So if they can get a run
Yes.
game going
He's
and they
been
can actually
killing
throw
it.
the ball now, the Colts are a scary team
Jonathan Taylor's fast.
and big.
He averaged 10 yards a carry at Wisconsin in his
Jeez.
career.
I remember the last good Wisconsin running back.
Monty Ball.
Well, didn't Melvin Gordon go there?
Yeah.
Well, anyways. Yeah, who do you think is winning that game, though? Colts? Colts by how much?
How many kids does Philip Rivers have?
Huh?
How many kids does Philip Rivers have?
Like 12?
Okay, they won by 12 at least.
12.
Yeah, 12 at least.
Okay, at least 12. Heard that.
Hmm.
I could say this has been a high-scoring game or a super low-scoring game.
Yeah, you know.
Either way, I see a John Taylor long run cementing it for the win.
Yeah. I could see Juju doing a Terrell Owens. Was it Terrell Owens that
Going
did
to the
it?
star.
And doing his dumb dances.
Is James Conner coming back?
Probably, I mean. Hopefully he's fine. I think he was either sick or hurt. I hope he's not sick because,
Yeah.
cancer and stuff.
Man.
He played D end in college.
That Pitt?
He played D end
Damn.
and running back.
It makes
What?
sense. He's
DN
built.
too?
And running back, yeah.
What?
He was like the first two players to play Bowling Green State. And that's the only reason I watched that game. They had Tyler Boyd too.
But you loved BGSU back then.
Still do. Still got love for the
Still do.
Bowling Green.
Shout out Bowling Green State.
Hell
University.
yeah.
BGSU.
All right, now here's the real game of the week. This could be one of the highest scoring games of this week.
Atlanta?
Falcons Chiefs.
Yeah. That's going to be great.
I think Falcons beat him.
You think?
I think Falcons gonna beat them just because that's what Falcons do. Remember they beat the 49ers. The 49ers like undefeated, only like one loss
Yeah.
late last year.
Yeah, I remember when they beat Carolina when Cam was undefeated too.
Mm-hmm.
They gave them their one loss.
Yeah.
They could do it, if it is a high scoring game.
That was there.
And
Offensively.
Patrick Mahomes has been shaky, too.
Yes.
And the Falcons have actually been able to get a rush lately as well.
Mm-hmm.
They had a
You never know, man. I'll say Falcons win by 3. Because Young Hoku's gonna go out there and kick 6 field goals.
I say
Heck
Falcons
yeah.
win by 3, but the Chiefs kicker misses the field goal to tie it.
They miss it.
So
You think Harrison Butker's gonna miss that?
I think Pat Mahomes fumbles at least twice.
Damn.
Oh, I think Hawks go up 3 TDs at halftime. Chiefs end up winning.
That's fair.
That's my pick.
Shows you're a real Falcons fan.
Totally.
All right.
Jeez.
What about Giants Ravens?
Ravens.
I'm gonna pick Giants.
Giants?
They lose. Only Ravens make the playoffs. They lose to the Giants.
Yeah, what happened to New York?
Imagine.
What happened to the Giants trying to get the
Hurt.
first pick overall?
Yeah. Danny Dimes.
Now they got like
Their
3.
defense is just amazing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a weird how they're so good.
They're a weird team.
Yeah.
They need receivers too.
Yeah. They
Like,
got some back.
Yeah, they got like all these like average receivers.
Shepard's not bad. Darius Slayton's pretty good.
Apparently, they really like their head coach.
Is Ingram still there?
Yeah,
Ingram is. He
Yeah.
got Pro Bowl over
Tonya,
Tonyan.
No way.
because he had 1 touchdown and a lot of yards.
And Tonyan had a
Damn.
similar yardage and had 10 touchdowns.
Oh.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, kind of rough. It's a name contest at that,
He made his name off of just being fast.
and looking like Kelly Oubre,
Thanks.
Who?
Evan Ingram.
Yeah, he does look kind of like Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, probably about the same height. Not really.
Like,
I mean, like Ingram's like 6'5".
the curly
So-
hair.
But
He's
Oubre's
fast, too.
6'7".
Fast as hell.
Mhm.
Anyways, we always gonna have to go. We have to say at least one "It ain't gay if it's Oubre" quote in a podcast. So
There it is.
there it is.
It ain't gay if it's Ingram.
Evan
Evan.
Ingram.
It could be Eddie Ingram. It's not gay.
Because there's a lot of Ingrams in
Melvin
the league.
Ingram.
Oh, yeah.
Mark
Mark
Ingram.
Ingram. Big trust.
Man, what happened to that dude?
He actually got like he didn't play their last game because they just sat him,
Yeah,
but he was healthy.
They like Gus
What?
Edwards better and J.K.
And
Dobbins.
J.K., yeah.
J.K.
Yeah, JK's
Wait, where'd
been
JK
killing
go?
it.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
The Ohio State University.
The Ohio State.
Thank you.
University, Yes.
They have a lot of good running backs in the
Okay,
league.
that's it. Are they running back you potentially? No, it's still Alabama.
Yeah, still Alabama. Just because they've got Derrick Henry right now
There
and
you
Trent Richardson.
go. And Najee Harris. Oh, fuck off.
I always say.
You mean the AFL? Birmingham Iron.
Canadian Football League champ.
There you go. See it.
All right. What about Broncos Chargers?
Broncos.
I'm gonna say Chargers.
I think Drew Lock's been going off.
Chargers. I think Broncos. I think Drew Lock has a great game, but Chargers win.
I think the Chargers have a better chance of winning because their defense is just amazing.
I don't know. Denver's got a pretty good defense, too.
Except when they have a lead. And the defense is terrible.
Huh?
Except when they have a lead. And the defense ends up being
Are you
bad.
talking about the Chargers? Yeah. But I'm saying the Broncos don't have an O line,
Oh, yeah, no.
and the Chargers have a decent D line.
Casey Hayward has not been doing that good, though.
Killed.
It's probably because their 99 overall safety, Derwin James, has been out for 3 seasons.
Yes. He's really good at Madden, though.
For some reason.
I see him at the NFL.
I don't understand. Is he even? Is he playing this year?
No, he just plays Madden. That's all I see him on.
Like Derwin James has not played in 2 seasons, and he's still like a 95 in Madden.
Yeah, dude. I wish he was amazing when he was on.
What do you
When he
mean?
was on
He
the
played
Chargers.
1 season.
What happened? Why isn't he playing? Is he still
He got hurt in
Yeah,
preseason.
he's still hurt.
Cause I saw him in training camp. And he was playing really well. Cause he's on that thing, Hard Knocks.
Oh.
But yeah, I think Chargers are gonna win this game by like 20.
Yeah.
What?
I think Drew Lock has a good game though. I have a good film on him.
I could see Drew Lock. It could. Okay, I won't say 20. I'll say they'll win by 14.
I still think Drew Lock and Jerry Judy could connect. for a couple
35 to
TDs.
21.
I like Judy.
35 to 21.
Good
Judy
score.
would cross people up before in the route running.
Yeah, he does. He's nice.
He ain't gonna cross up Casey Hayward, baby.
I don't know. We'll find out, dude.
He
Wait.
will.
Huh? He will.
I think he will.
He probably will.
But then Drew Lock's not gonna throw to him, so it's okay.
What about Panthers versus the Washington football team?
Ooh.
You think they'll keep the name Washington football team?
They should. Washington FC Football Club.
What is it? WFT?
WFT.
I like it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. They got to keep that.
They're 6-8. They
It's
can
a
still make the playoffs.
It's a revenge game.
Is it?
Ron Rivera.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think.
River Run.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ron.
it is. I think they could win. I think Washington could win. I think
He's motivated.
Alex Smith does pretty good. Just because Cardinals' defense isn't as good as Carolina's defense isn't as good without Luke Kuechly. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I'm surprised he retired still, man.
Me too.
That's
Hey
so
man,
good.
it's like the other guy retired, is Willis.
Patrick Willie.
He had the toe issues.
Well, no, Patrick Willis retired because he was like getting hurt too much.
Yeah, no, like the toe issues.
Luke Kuechly retired because he said he's not the best in the league anymore,
That's ego.
which is such a egotistical thing.
yeah,
He looks like Clark Kent.
Yeah.
he was like 28 or 29 too.
Exactly. What was the point? He would still probably be the best middle linebacker in the league this year,
Yeah,
He wants to be able to remember his name eventually.
bro. He could have played 5 more seasons and then retired, and it would have been like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He probably still would have been like the best middle linebacker. in the
missed
league.
out
He's
on.
like, if you can't play at the top, it's fair. Go out on top.
I guess it's fair, but I don't know.
And he'll end up being the nasty
think-
veteran.
I think he left because
He ended up being Des Bryant. Des Bryant had a touchdown this game though.
he did.
Random, but he had one.
But yeah, I'm saying Washington's gonna win. Their defense is just too elite right now.
What's Chase Young?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Claypool,
Sweat too, Montez.
Montez Sweat, and Ryan Kerrigan, and they got a really good Deron Payne, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got a good D line. They built in and then out.
Yeah, that's the way you got to do it.
Landon
you know?
Collins, Kendall Fuller.
Yep.
I think I got Dre
Yeah.
Kirkpatrick still too.
Do they
Yeah, maybe.
from Bama?
Yeah.
It's like you only know Alabama players.
Nah, I know a little bit more than that.
Like that Dwayne Haskins guy is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go Eagles Cowboys.
Oh man, Eagles. Jalen Hurts goes off.
Yeah, I'd say Eagles win
Mm-hmm.
because they could make the playoffs at 6-9-1.
It's like them or Washington.
Yeah, I think.
Eagles.
But if Washington wins this game, don't they make the playoffs?
I think so.
Yeah, which they could easily win.
I like the Eagles. I like Hurts.
Okay, what about Rams Seahawks?
Ooh.
Seahawks.
Yeah, Rams kind of fumbled the bag last week.
Yeah. Like, I just think Seattle probably.
DK didn't play that well last game either.
He got locked up somehow.
He got locked up last time they played the Rams too by Ramsey.
Yeah, you think Jalen Ramsey can do it again?
Well, I think Lockett will go off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
one of
Lockett's
them.
gonna- I think he'll lock him again.
Luckily enough, they got two
Jalen
wide
Ramsey's playing
receivers.
like
Yeah.
That could go off.
Jalen Ramsey's playing like the best corner right now in the league.
He definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Xavier Howard's obviously like got a ton of picks too. So.
But Xavier Howard's also like, he was a really good corner last year.
He's always been good.
Yeah. It's so weird that the Dolphins are good.
But they got Byron Jones, which I think was a great pickup.
Yeah.
So Byron Jones
Yeah.
can like shadow people too.
Yeah, exactly.
Byron Jones and Xavier Howard back there. That's amazing.
It's weird to see, isn't it?
I can't believe they traded away Minka Fitzpatrick too.
Yeah.
The Dolphins
You
used to
think
have
if Minka was on this team,
Mhm.
There you
it'd be insane.
That would have been the best defense in the league.
It already is basically. Odd. It's so odd that they traded away their best players
He got better.
and they got better.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, I would say Seahawks are probably gonna beat the Rams.
I know we might see Jared Goff go off. You know. Maybe.
You're the funny one on the podcast. You're the funny one.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's
Yeah.
the goal.
All right, Titans Packers. Actually, this could be the best game of the week.
That probably will be.
Two great running backs, two great quarterbacks.
Titans, close game. Tannehill throws game winner.
For a pick six to
Mm-hmm.
Darnell Savage.
Hell no.
Oh man, I don't know. This is actually a really hard one too. You know.
I would say Packers, and I hate the Packers.
Yeah, I'd probably gotta think a little bit.
I'll go along.
You can go along, yeah.
Yeah.
You're the guest. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, just because like, man, dude, the Titans do got a good defense, but the Packers got to go up against. The
But, I
Packers got a
mean-
great defense too this year.
The Lions did well against the Titans defense, so.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna ride Henry till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, that's what they do at the end of the season.
Yep.
All right, last game.
That's what they're gonna do in the playoffs.
Monday Night
Yes.
Football.
Hell yeah.
Bills Patriots.
Bills.
Ooh, rivalry game.
Bills by 21.
21. I would say around.
Bills by
21.
48. No. Fuck the Patriots.
It's either it's in between 21 and 48.
I think it's between that as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think Cole Beasley's gonna come out here and just dominate. Did you know Cole Beasley has the most touchdowns for a player under 5'9"
No idea.
in NFL history?
He's under 5'9".
Yeah.
I thought he was like.
It's like 5'8".
Yeah. How tall is Tyler Lockett? He's not 5'9".
He's like 5'11",
Oh shit.
5'10".
Damn.
Yeah. Do you know who he beat the record from, or stole the touchdown record from? Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say Deshaun Jackson.
He has like 36 touchdowns or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he gonna come back?
Beasley?
No, Darren Sproles.
I don't fucking know. He should fight Jake Paul.
I thought midgets against Jake Paul. He wants Conor McGregor anyways.
Who, Darren Sproles?
Not Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
All right. This has been the Low Blow Podcast. We've been going on for almost 2 hours now.
Shit.
Andrew just
Hello?
broke his mic probably.
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear
All
you.
right, bet. Hell yeah.
Anyways, we've had our great guest, Christian. Maybe we'll have him on in the future.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, thank you for coming.
That was great. That was great.
Hell
was
yeah.
fun.
We had a great episode today too.
We finished our list for our all of our top 10s of each position.
It's historic.
So this was fun.
Now porn stars next week, right?
Man, I don't know.
And now we're canceled. Anyways, this is what, episode 6?
6.
Episode 6. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Almost 2 months.
We'll let you know what happens after that. If Jake Paul does fight Floyd Mayweather, that's gonna be crazy.
Jake Paul's fighting McGregor. Logan Paul's fighting Mayweather.
Yeah. No, I think it's. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Anyways,
All right. Good night, boys.
have a nice day.
I love y'all.
Like and subscribe. Very nice.
I like.
I like.